Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Modern Combat 5 August 2017 finals. My name is Philip Momo Whitfield, and I'm joined by someone who I've never actually cast with before, but I'm very excited. I'm going to try this. It's Jesper. Ben Vermeeren. Did I get it right?
Yes, you did.
Yes, I did. Okay, I've been trying to learn that for the past 2 hours, and maybe I should have been focusing more on a bit of prep on Modern Combat 5. However, first of all, I do want to say, you know, we're here in Poland for the first time yourself.
In Katowice.
Yeah, Katowice. How are you finding it so far?
It's a very pleasant surprise.
Okay.
I thought that it would be a little bit boring, perhaps a little bit cold, but it's actually very, very nice here. And I've had 2 great meals already.
I will say it's the same meal, because he had it then I came and we had the same thing again.
Vegetarian spring rolls and noodles.
Okay, so you're experienced in the real culture of Poland?
Yes.
Absolutely not.
The
However,
Asian food.
One thing I will say is we do have 2 teams coming up. I believe one of them is Secrets, the other is the Elf Crew.
Yes.
If you see us looking down, ladies and gentlemen, this is where we've got our iPad. We'll be joining the games. This is where we'll be coordinating with the players as well. Myself and obviously Ben are in the game at the moment, and we've got all 10 players ready to rock and roll. If you're unfamiliar with Modern Combat 5, of course, it's pretty simple. Team battle, there will be different maps which we'll introduce. The first one, I believe it's on construction site, but it's just 1.1 kill, first to 50.
Yes. It's going to be very interesting. It's a very fast-paced game. It's a little bit like Counter-Strike, but just on a tablet, very fast-paced.
Very hard.
Yeah, very hard too. I tried to play a little bit of it, and I never tried multiplayer. I've played the campaign, the first mission, and that was hard enough for me.
Yeah, I mean, I jumped onto multiplayer, bagged myself 2 kills, not bad. Also 19 deaths, so I won't be jumping on anytime soon. However,
assists.
If you want to learn how to play, if you like the game, of course, these are the best people around the globe playing it. Now, if you, again, are a little bit new, we've got 2 finals today. We've got, of course, the European finals, also known as the Red Finals, kicking off right now. Of course, being at 5 p.m. I did have to check the time, don't quote me, here in Poland. However, we do have the North Americans kicking off a little bit later. We'll be going live in around 5 to 6 hours time, just depending on obviously how this ends. I think it's starting midnight our time, so we're in for a long grind here, Ben.
Yes, and I'm sure both of these broadcasts will be very exciting. Of course, there will be a slight difference between EU and NA, but nonetheless, it's going to be very interesting to see how the differences are, how it'll pan out. And just overall, how the quality of the games will be. If it's going to be fast-paced. I've also seen games in Modern Combat 5 be very slow-paced too.
I mean, the good thing and the bad thing, if you want to take the good and the bad from both, is, you know, I'm used to actually doing the Europe, say, on a Saturday night and the North Americans on a Sunday. This is back-to-back. You know, bad thing, of course, we have a very long day. We're probably going to be tired by the end of it. But the good thing is you get all the action in one night, of course. And I'm just excited because we get to see maybe the 2 styles of play. Don't mean to interrupt you. I think the game is loading up, so we'll try and get that on your screens as soon as possible. Yes. But as you were saying, Ben,
they also get to look at our pretty faces. Well, at least one pretty face.
I'll just slowly slide over here.
Yes.
Of course.
Nobody wants to look at a guy without a soul. Right?
Exactly. You know, the redhead is just what I am. Construction site is going to be starting off. Less of me, more of Modern Combat 5, though, as we do get live into the action. I'm going to be sticking with, let's go with, straight away, let's go with Nell.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so He's running out here, and it's going to be very interesting to see how this will pan out. Already here from the start, Secret picking up 1 kill.
Of course. Now, you're going to see, and I want to kind of slow things down at the start of this game to maybe talk to the players or people watching who are maybe a little bit more newer to Modern Combat 5. You're going to see, you know, grenade kills, sniper kills. You're going to, as we cycle through here, you got your assault rifles as well. But it's simple. Keep your eyes on the score at the very top. It is first to 50. And of course, you can see those kills coming in already. On the blue side, you got 4 to 2. And sticking on board, we've got Kayaku still rocking this assault rifle as he's popping some nades out as well. All the stats are on the right-hand side, Ben, as well.
Yes, and I want to hit a little bit on the scoreboard, the importance of that, because we have talked about how this game can be so fast-paced. I've seen this game turn 10 to 2 very, very quickly, and it could happen in this game too. For now, however, neither team's pulling out some aggressive moves.
Yeah, and I do want to bring this mini-map as I just did there, just to kind of show the players on the map itself.
You can see how they are just sticking to their to each side of the map. Nobody wants to go in there and give their opponent a chance to really get far ahead in this game, Momo.
Yeah, I'm going to pop that away. Quite a defensive start, if you like. There is a timer in the top middle as well, which you want to keep your eye on. But of course, we do have the option just to put the menu away, which we will do. Let's go on board with someone from our blue squad. Of course, we've jumped on board with Yami still rocking around this pistol. We're seeing snipers go down either side. Of course, my beautiful spectating is missing all the action. Apologies for that. But as we see here, Sniper looking down right through the middle. There is one play, again, very aggressive for the red squad, though. And here we have Kayaku. He's going to be taken down, but traded out. That's going to be Lovegood, of course, of Team Elf.
7 to 5 kills are coming in left, right, and center, and still 4 now. Elf crew, they are a little bit behind Secrets. They are the ones controlling this game. Yami's still running around with that pistol, not really doing a lot as of yet. Have died 1 time, but has to step up his game if he wants to try and win this game for his team. As of now, they are 4 kills ahead. Here comes Yami, finds someone, but just firing down and can't even hit the shots. Will be taken out here.
Yeah, he will be taken out. Let's hop on board with one of his teammates. Only 2 points in this game right now, so we're already getting into the thick of the action. 4 minutes and 23 seconds remain, and now we could be seeing a very tied game. We do see the blue squad getting a little bit ahead of themselves now, keeping that lead very, very narrow, but Pooney's going to pick up another sniper kill. Rabbit, though, answers back, and Rabbit is a player which I've actually been watching for a couple of months now. He's always been on top of his game. And
14-14. It's very close now, and the game is very, very chaotic as of now. Kills coming in everywhere, and these 2 teams, they are just looking to pull themselves ahead, but are trading kills, and that's not really working out for either team.
Okay, I'm not sure exactly what this gentleman's shooting at. The roof, maybe, trying to get a wall bang on it. But again, mini-map. I want to open this. Look at the defensive state of the blue squad. They've got this lead now here, and they're just able to sit back and wait for the opposing team to kind of come at them. They don't want to kind of challenge anything unnecessarily.
Yes. And obviously, that's a good strategy to go for. You have control. The timer is counting down, that's what I'm looking for. And well, with Elf having to try and push onto Secret, it means that Secret, they can just play their own game, force Elf into this bad position, and now again a kill coming into the hands of Secret. Elf, they are in a bit of control despite them perhaps being Santa's helpers and being very good at containing Secrets.
Yeah, they are, and with 3 minutes left, the drone has been deployed, as you see in the top middle of your screen. And now the scoreline started to be a bit static. You can see almost, you know, Secrets, they don't have to push, and this is where Elf are going to make the push. Nelly's going to go down. We're going to see another player fall. It's Kayaku, and still the drone doing its work as well as the airstrike now coming in for the availability. But that whole push just shut down completely, and we're going to see that lead even bigger now for Secrets.
It looked really good for Yami, but then just some kills came in for Elf, and for now, it's still Secret that are in control. Kills are still coming in here with Yami picking up 2 kills. First to 50 we have to keep in mind, but as of now the score is 27 to 31, and sorry, not 31, 21, and the game is still going crazy with kills just coming in everywhere. And while still playing very defensive on the side of Secret, it's looking better and better for them because they can still continue to trade kills and therefore are not falling behind, despite Elf now giving all that they have to try and pull themselves back with only 2 minutes remaining.
Okay, well, you can see The sniper play was working, trying to get those bouncing bullets off the top of that roof, and you can see already Secrets, they're making that work for them. Of course, you've got to utilize exactly the weapon in hand, and if you've got a sniper that bounces bullets,
Grenade
make use of it. Here we go, he's going to make light work of Nell. Boom, and he's dead. 36 to 27. It seems like Secrets are almost running away with this game here, Ben.
It definitely is, and Jamie, we talked about how he had to come up here, so now having 9 kills definitely is stepping up his game. Very nice shot coming in from mid with that sniper, but will be taken down by Kayaku, 42 to 28. Elf, they have to hope for Secret right here if they want to come back with only 1 minute and 15 seconds remaining. 7 kills is all that's keeping Secret away from the sweet, sweet victory here in the first map.
All right, well, 5 points is going to do it. However, Kayaku has a big job on his hands. He's going to be taken down by Winty of Team Secrets. And of course, these snipers and assault rifles have really prevailed for Team Secrets. But you've got to kind of hand it to them. They have been the better squad here. And with only 2 points left, they're looking to close this down. That whole kill feed lighting up blue. And I think, Ben, we can almost say here, it's all but over. With 45 seconds, the question is, will they get the kill? The answer is yes. First match is complete, and we will see Team Secret go 1-0 up here in our first best of 3, of course. Again, it's best of 3s up until the final.
Yeah.
Then we will see a best of 5. There is 500 euros on the line, of course. First place taking a larger chunk of change away, 350 euros. However, first map is done. Obviously, for me, that was kind of my first introduction to Team Secrets. I believe some of the players I've not seen before, but
yeah,
they're starting off very, very strong.
Yeah, I really like the way that they were playing in this game, because they got that lead and then they knew that they didn't really have to take any unnecessary risks.
Yeah.
They just pulled themselves back. They took it slow and steady and tried to play as defensive as possible. And whenever Elf they pushed onto them, they just, well, traded kills, which made them keep ahead of the curve.
Exactly. And what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to try and get into the game as quick as possible for you guys here.
So you don't have to look at this guy.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, let's be honest. Modern Combat 5, myself, there's only one winner. But no, I'm going to hop back into this. I believe we're going to be going on to Scramble is the next map. But this could be, you've got to remember, this is the finals. You know, this is where we could be sending one team home after this map. Of course, the winner of this will be moving on. But of course, everyone playing for that first prize.
Yes.
Ooh, 500 euros in total. Not a bad chunk of
350
change.
to the first place. So obviously, everybody wants to get in there and get the grand prize.
Of course.
350 euros is quite a lot of money. I could imagine that there's a lot of stuff that I would buy if I had 350 euros. Obviously, it's not going to one person alone.
Well, you never know. There could be some very greedy people amongst their teams. You just don't know that.
Yes.
Okay. Maybe.
Maybe. But I could imagine that they'll probably split it because
Probably.
they are good guys.
More than likely.
I hope so.
I hope so.
Yes.
If you wanted to split it 6 ways, I'm here, you know.
Or
Give me a
7
call.
ways.
6 is fine. But we are joining the game. It's actually conversion.
And you have to press spectate.
I'm joining. And here we go. So, waiting for the players to join now. And as we do, one question I'm going to ask yourself. I'm going to put you on the spot here, Ben. Are we seeing 2 maps? Are we seeing 3 maps? We're definitely seeing 2. I'm not going to hold that of you. But are we going to see a third and final map, or do you think Team Secret ends it in 2?
I feel like it depends a lot on how the game starts out.
Okay.
If the Elf crew, they're able to get the lead in the start, then I feel like they can give the secret treatment, which is
Okay.
basically just to pull back and play defensive, because you don't need to play that aggressive. And if they can get the control of the game already from the start, well, then they can do so, and then that might just lead to another game.
Yeah, and I think that really does kind of play into their favor, and we saw them kind of take an early lead and just kind of utilize that, sit back, wait for them to push, use that sniper with the old bouncing bullets on. You've got to kind of put yourselves in good positions, and that's what it's all about on Modern Combat 5. Yes, you can have all the gun skill in the world, but if you're running into a team who are, you know, maybe hiding behind cover or have that better position over you, it's going to be very, very difficult to do so.
Yes, and like one thing we could also see coming in here from the Elf crew is that they just go rampage already from start, just go completely aggressive, and that could work out well for them. It could also backfire. So we'll have to wait and see how it turns out, because obviously going rampage could just catch your opponents with their pants down. but it's not always the best way to go, and it could lead to a very quick death for the Elf crew.
And of course, they're already 1-0 down, you know,
Yes,
in here.
exactly.
If they do go full
Exactly.
force, you know, guns blazing, and it doesn't work out for them, they could find themselves in a very sticky situation. Of course, the map will be on conversion. We're going to see how this one pans out. We're going to be jumping into this game very, very shortly. I'd love to see a third and final map between these two.
Obviously.
But if Secrets, they turn up, they show us what they're made of like they did in the previous game, of course, this could be ending very, very quickly. We could be saying goodbye to Team Elf, but the game is started and we're going to be hopping on board with them very shortly. Anyone you want to particularly watch out of the players? I mean, or is there anyone catching your eye so far?
I really want to watch out for...
Asuku, sorry, was catching my eye. This is
Yes.
why I kind of jumped on board
Yes,
with him.
I was about to say Asuka too. I felt like in the last game, with the sniper rifle, we were able to do some good shots. Already here from the start, being able to pick up a kill onto Chemo. And that's what I wanted to say. I felt like the shots that he hit in the last game were very crucial. And if you can keep that up, then that just might lead to another victory. Or, well, the first victory here for Elf crew. But for now, Secrets, they're pulling very far ahead.
Yeah, Secrets, they've got off to a flying start, and 4-2 is the scoreline. One thing I did want to bring up as well was I've watched this game quite a lot now, and I've casted it quite a fair bit too, is some games end within, say, 3 minutes. That went right down to the full timer. This seems like it's got off to a very more fast-paced start here. I mean, is this Elf just trying to, trying to get ahead or get in the lead, trying to change the pace, do you think?
I feel like Elf, they are trying to mix things up. As of now, they have the lead. Now it's not even in the... Well, now it's in the lead. This is going very fast-paced, so... It feels like they are trying to change things up, try to play a little bit more aggressive, and I feel like this is the way that they should be playing. We talked about this in the pre-lobby, and if they can do so, then that's the way to go, because as of now, they have control, they are 1 kill ahead. While that's not a lot, it could be very beneficial against a team that likes to play very defensive, such as Secrets.
Okay, well, we'll be hopping on board with the squad now, 13-13 as it stands. And you know what? This is a very, very tense moment. If Elf can take the lead, talking of Elf, let's jump on board with them. This could be a very promising start and finish. A headshot going into Winty there. Nell picking up a second onto Kimu, but he's going to be shut down and traded out by Team Secrets. 1 point separates the squad, make it 2 as Rabbit, another headshot there, going on to a Team Secret member.
It also looks like we're playing in a very close proximity. These two teams, they're just running at each other all the time. There's not a lot of space to play around with in this game, so we can't play as defensive as Team Secrets they want to.
Well, let's bring that mini-map up, because we talked about defensive. The blue team, of course, in Team Secret, is actually pushing out a lot more, and I think they're being caught a little bit more here as well, as we do see Elf taking the lead here by 2 points and going to continue this. I want to jump on board with someone who goes on a bit of a rampage, but to do that, very, very difficult. Everyone seems to just be trading well, and that's the, a real kind of class in a strong squad on Modern Combat 5. If your teammate's getting shot, you need to trade that kill instantly. Of course, if you've ever had the chance of playing this game, it's a lot more difficult than it looks.
It is, and a few times that I've casted this game too, I've looked at how people, they always squad up, they move as a close unit, and you'll never see a guy running alone. If he's running alone, then it'll be a huge mistake. So you want to be able to trade, as you've said. Now, looking at the minimap, Secret, they're moving together, they're grouping up, they want to just hold this area, but Elf, they're not allowing it. Yeah,
and especially when you're grouped up, it's great to trade kills, but you're very vulnerable to the likes of grenades. You are going to be a little bit more under pressure, but Justin makes light work there of Kayaku and still going on. 4 kills, 3 deaths. He's doing some good work for his team so far. 2 points in the lead here.
Yes, Secret, they were pulling themselves ahead, but Elf, they're not giving up without a fight. Here, Justin picks up a kill onto Kayaku, and Boone also picks up a kill onto Asaku. So, Secret, they are now fighting back, and they are not giving up without a fight.
Yeah, I did want to jump on board with Winty. He's been doing fantastic both maps here with the sniper rifle. His health a little bit low, but he's going to be reaching that. I do want to stay on board with him, see if he can pick anything up here. Maybe a little cheeky quick scope. He's making it look so easy, even the movement in game. Poon, Winty finding kills either side here.
You talked about how the last game went down to the last second, and it's looking like we'll not go to the last second, but to the last kill in this game, as kills are being traded left, right, and center. As of now, 37 to 36, and these two teams, there's not a lot dividing them right here in this game.
Yeah, Justin as well had a few players around him, opted to back off and regroup with his squad. Rabbit is going to find another, traded by Justin. Kayaku picking up one, still 38-38. Are we going to see a map 3? That is the question. Kimu and Rabbit trading. This is going down to the wire, but a quick double coming in from Team Secret will see them take the lead. Now, what's their option? It's aggression. Justin and Kayaku trading, and if Secret can just keep on trading, this is brilliant.
7 kills is all that Secret they need, but 9 kills is all else they need. This game is, as you said, going down to the wire here. 1 kill dividing these 2 teams, and here comes Mil! 2 kills, looking for a third maybe. Can he get it? Has to run away.
He makes it 2. Winty picks up a double. Justin finds another. They are 2 points away from sending home Team Elf here in our first quarter-final here. My goodness, Poon with a shotgun.
Oh,
this is all but over, you feel, and that is the match complete. Then we are not going to see a third and final map. We are going to see our first quarter-final end there, 2-0. But I will say that was a lot more intense.
Yes, it was. What a quarter-final right here. It looked so close until MIT came up huge and landed those 2 shots for his team.
Yeah, absolutely insane. Good start, of course, to our Red monthly finals here. As we did say at the start of the broadcast, 500 euros on the line for these teams. First place, 350, second, 150. But you've got to make it to that grand final first of all. That is the first step that Team Secret will be taking. However, we are going to say goodbye to one of our teams. I'm going to exit out of that match before I get put into another. Don't want that here.
No.
But apart from that, you know, a very good start to the broadcast. Yeah. I thought that second match was a very, very exciting.
It was definitely very exciting. And it made sure that the broadcast is already starting on a high note right here. And I feel like I already have the blood pumping in my veins, and we definitely want to keep this going.
Yeah, well, I believe we will have a short break, but before we go to that break, I just kind of want to discuss with yourself here, how far can Team Secret go? You think that they can find themselves in the grand final? Can they go the whole way? Can they win it all, the big 350?
Oh, this is a very hard question you're giving me right now.
I like to put you on the spot here.
But I haven't seen the other teams yet. It's only the quarterfinals. I feel like Secret, they showed that they're good at adapting.
Yeah.
But it's only the quarterfinals. There are still other teams that could go the distance.
I'm just putting you on the spot there. The one thing I will say is we've both been very impressed with Team Secret. Good sniper play. Justin with some very good kind of close quarter combat. However, guys, we're going to go to a very quick break here. After, though, more Modern Combat 5. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back here once again. More Modern Combat 5 action starting very soon. However, two new teams will be lining up for this game. Myself, Momo, of course, joined by the wonderful Ben. I'm going to shorten that name because I'm honestly, I'm struggling.
Yes.
I'm struggling. Jesper's fine. I can say Jesper. I can say Ben. But that's why I chose a very easy name. and it's Momo or Phil.
A very childish name too. Well, if people knew what my name meant in English, then they would probably call it childish too.
Leg warmer. It's
He's lying, guys.
He told me before. It's a nice name. I like it. However, the game is starting. We've got all 10 players in the lobby.
Yeah, so you don't even have to look at us anymore.
No more.
Unfortunately.
No more us. Good for you. I'm happy for you. You get to see the beautiful.
Unfortunate for us.
I mean, I want to see some more Modern Combat 5. I want to get this rolling. We're going into
I
our
like
second
looking at
quarterfinal.
myself. That's why I'm casting. I like looking at myself. I don't even want. How about we don't cast any more games tonight and just look at ourselves?
I think
we can do a talk show.
I don't think I could last the night looking at myself for that long. I'm not.
Well,
I'm not
you
a
can
pretty
go
face.
and I can talk.
Okay.
Anyways, we're joining up. We're getting into game. There we go.
Quick warm-up as we put 7 minutes on the clock. 50 points is all you need, of course, 50 points, 50 kills. Simple as that as we're going on board here with the two squads. And again, we're going to see some more sniper action. Let me just quickly flick through some of these players. We've got Zoma with, of course, the assault rifle. We've got Wrecked, trying to wreck people, living up to that name. And continuing on to Team Dog. Again, this sniper rifle coming through very, very strong here. The question is, are we going to see another 2-0? Are we going to see third and final map between two of these teams, but we'll have to see as we are in the very early stages of the construction map. It is 2-2 here, Ben. Quite slow as we get into this.
I am hoping for a very close game right here. It is still, again, the quarterfinals. We have to keep that in mind, and I don't want to see any team just go out without putting up a fight. In the last game, we did see Elfco put up a fight of their own, and for now, DES, they are putting up a fight. You're only behind 1 kill, and HD, they are looking to carry this game home, but it's not certain yet. They only have 1 kill and still 5 minutes and 48 seconds to go. A lot can change as Car is looking to perhaps bounce the bullet off the roof or look for that penetration kill.
Yeah, the bouncing bullets from that sniper rifle is it can be very, very good, and don't get me wrong, I mean, it just puts you in a position where you can be in a very strong position and you may get the kill, depending on that, but obviously you're not vulnerable. So it's obviously a bit hit and miss, but, you know, if you can master that play style, then fantastic stuff. Currently 5-5, though, as we open up this mini-map, just to see a little bit more about this team. We can see just on the defense at the moment. Let's flick on board with someone a little bit closer to the action.
And you can see how DES, they are just controlling over half the map. They are just putting their foot down and they want to control the map. They want to perhaps look for the way of secret. That way of playing, just play defensive, not really go for anything aggressive. But when you push out without being able to trade kills, then you will fall a little bit behind. However, still 2 kills in the lead for them. Actually 3 kills, sorry, 2 kills now, with 4 minutes 40 seconds left to go.
Yeah, we're gonna see Veronica fall there, as we do see U92 just waiting to see one, and he picks the head straight off of no way. A nice shot there, coming in with a 9% accuracy. He shot 32 bullets here, but of course connecting that 9%. A lot of these guys, you know, they don't aim for accuracy. It's not about that, but it's just ensuring that you do hit the shots that, you know, really do matter. And at the moment, we are seeing this red squad take control. They
fire from the hip. They don't aim down the sides, so they will miss a lot of their shots, but the shots that they hit, they are often very close to their enemies. They often run into the meat of each other, into the fray, straight into there, and that's the way that they land kills, they get kills. For now, DES looking to win this game with only 1 kill separating the two teams. Not a lot happening in this game, only seeing 25 kills in around 3 minutes and 2 minutes and 40 seconds.
Yeah, I mean, for me, this is just showing exactly the map construction and what it entails, because you are going to get those slow-paced games. You know, when you're going to go onto the different maps, you're going to get a lot more close-quarter combat.
Yes, and it also has a lot of ways of hiding. There's a lot of stuff that you can hide behind here on this map, and therefore it's going to be very easy to try and just play very defensive to not put yourself in a bad position at all.
Still unsuccessful there with the bouncing bullets. Let's try and go on board with someone not using a sniper rifle, as we do see Abe here pushing forward, pistol in hand. 15-17 the current scoreline. For me, this definitely is going to be going down to the time, as we've already passed the halfway mark, yet we've not reached that 25-point mark here. Construction, a map which you are going to see a little bit of a slower pace going at, but Abe and No Way are going to pick up 2 kills, and now they are starting to make that gap even bigger here. 6 kills in the lead, make it 7 with No Way. A strong mid part of the game here coming in for this red squad.
Turning up the heat now, DES, they are pulling themselves ahead with 6 kills. ABE hitting another shot for himself. And oh, a lot of kills coming right here with React and AB picking up even more kills from some React picking up yet another one, but in the end AB goes down. Nearly 10 kills separating the two teams with 2 minutes and 12 seconds left to go. This could easily be DES pulling themselves so far ahead, because this game has been so close for the majority of it, and well, it's not looking to change right now.
21-28 the current scoreline. U92 trying to get back into the game for his team. Abe and Zuma, though, are going to pick up 2. 48 does enter back with 1, but it's not going to be enough. Rek, though, he's taken the back foot. He's got 4 kills and 6 deaths, so not putting up the best scoreline for his team, but he's going to make that 5. And he is now 11 points in the lead from what we've seen. He's now made it 6, a 2-kill streak for him. That's going to end for now, but Veronica still using this assault rifle. Grenade in hand, taken down instantly there. That is not what you want to happen.
You don't want to die without being able to trade the kill at all, especially not when you are in a position where you are behind 10 kills. It's looking very gloomy for HD right here, and well, DES, they are definitely turning up here in this first quarterfinal, with them just pulling so far ahead. Phil, my good friend.
It's going to be difficult, I will say. 7 kills away, and we're looking to see them pull away and put the first on the board. Are we going to be seeing another 2-0? Because this first map has been dominating here for this red side. Dog, though, they are trying to get back into this. It's a very tough ask, but you know, you never know. You really don't know with these games. 48 seconds, though. I think it's almost done, Ben.
DES at this point, they can just wait. They don't have to do anything right here. The timer is slowly counting down. Play with disadvantage in hand and don't go for anything overly aggressive. Don't go for anything reckless. You have control of the game.
I mean, they don't need to go for anything. Let's be honest. They can just sit back, sit in corners,
exactly.
and wait. However,
they can camp.
All these kills are going in favor of Dog with 23 seconds. That 11 points has just become 7. However, with 18 seconds, it almost feels like it's a little bit too much for them to get back into this, as we finally take down those last 10 seconds. 2 kills go on the board here, and we can almost call that over. The question is, are they going to finish it? 6 seconds left. 1. Yes, they are. First match done and dusted, and I was wrong. I didn't think we would see the 50 kills come in, but we do. 50-40, a 10-point game. Very strong here, Ben.
Definitely a very interesting game here as well, because Dog and DES, they were so close for the majority of this game, and well, then it just ended up with DES just suddenly going very aggressive, picking up kills all over the place, and well, winning with a 10 kill differential.
Yeah, and you guys might be thinking, you know, what is a dominant game, you know? Finishing 20 kills, 30 kills, fantastic. 10 kills is a pretty one-sided game.
Yes, it
That's
is.
where, you know, every single player in the lobby for your team has maybe got a +2 on their ratio. You know, we like to see, obviously, those nail-biters, those 2-point finishes. But if you get in 10 points, 15 points on your opposing team, then it is very, very strong. I'm going to try and get into the second game as soon as possible.
But you have to keep in mind that with 10 kills just being what is separating these two teams, as you mentioned, it's very close. I've seen games where it's been 10 to 15, sorry, not 15, 10 to 50, that's what I'm trying to say. So I've seen games that has been closer, and obviously that means that with only 10 kills separating the two teams, we will see something perhaps a bit closer in this game, and hopefully we will take the best team into the semifinal.
And I think as you get into those semi-finals, you get into the grand finals, that's when they get a lot closer. Because at the moment, you are playing maybe a team who, you are a little bit better or a little bit worse than, and you're going to get those higher scoring games. I think when we get to the semi-finals, the grand finals, that's where we see those third maps, those fifth maps, if we do see it in the grand final, of course.
And hopefully in the grand final, we'll also see games that'll go down to the last kill. That'll be perhaps 50-49. That could be wishful thinking. I certainly wouldn't mind. Just some very close, exciting games.
I just want to see those third maps. The best of threes really go all the way.
I would see that too.
As we've seen, already a lot of very fast-paced Modern Combat 5 action. We are going to be, of course, doing the North Americans a little bit later tonight, but the quicker this one goes, the longer we have to wait. That is the problem. However, if you guys over, in North America are tuning in to support your squad, of course, not a problem for you guys. Just waiting on the passcode. I believe we do have it now. Won't be a moment as we do get into the next game.
But as Phil said, we are here doing both EU and NA, so
long day.
It's a long day, but you'll get to spend it with us.
I get to spend it with Jesper, which is the first time actually meeting him today. Awesome to get to cast alongside you. Obviously,
you'll get to learn some Danish culture.
I mean, we'll try. So far, we've not done much, of course, but we've got a couple of hours between broadcasts, which we'll, of course, try and experience a little bit, of course. But no, it is more about the Modern Combat 5, not about our trip to Poland, which is awesome as it is. But we are getting our next team to host up now and be going into, I don't know if we'll be seeing the same maps if it's just the other side of the bracket.
I think we'll probably see the same map.
I think so.
I think we're going in the same rotation.
Cool.
It would make the most sense.
I hope so, because then we get to see fast pace, we get to see the SMGs, we get to see a little bit, more in-your-face action. But Modern Combat 5 in total, I mean, from your first impressions, for you guys at home, obviously maybe a little bit newer, what would you say is kind of your favorite thing about the game? Is it, anything individually, or?
I like the idea of how you play together as a team.
Okay.
Because one could argue that it's very individually an individual game. Let's put it that way. You could argue that you just run around and shoot each other, but what the best teams do is that they obviously run around and kill each other.
They coordinate with each other.
Yes, they work together as a team. They always squad up. They move as a two-man or three-man unit. They will never go alone, so that they can trade kills. And that's the way that a lot of these good teams they like to play, because then they are able to secure those leads and actually win games for themselves.
Absolutely. I mean, for me, I think my favorite thing is definitely kind of the team aspect. If you're running in there and you pick up a kill, fantastic. You're more than likely going to be traded out. You've got to have your team behind you, ready to trade out, ready to kind of put yourself in, an advantageous position. And I think the best teams that I've seen do that is the ones that kind of what we call wolf packing. Going around as a team, as a wolf pack, and really kind of hunting their prey down. But it is kind of where we see in the grand finals, those two head-to-head teams just both fantastic at the game. That is my favorite, of course. It's obvious. But at the moment, we're in our second quarter-final. If you missed it, we already see Team Secrets knock out Team Elf. Now, though, we could be seeing another team go home very, very shortly.
And our second map here in this second quarter-final is going to be Conversion 2. So, fast-paced action for you, Phil, is our resident Call of Duty expert.
I hope so. I hope it's fast-paced. I like it. For me, the kind of sitting back, the shooting with a sniper, I don't like that. I like to get up and aggressive in the opponent's face, and I'm hoping that these guys can do that. I'm hoping that No Way, Zuma, Rek can really kind of, show a different side to them. Of course, they're already 1-0 down here. They don't want to go out without a fight. But, overall, so far, so good here. I'm very happy that, I'm not going to say it, yes, I am. No one's disconnected. I've said it. I've jinxed it. However, these guys, have all been getting in the lobby very, very quickly. Shout out to the players. Shout out to all our admins and production backstage as well. All very smooth.
But you mentioned it, and now you cursed this game. People will disconnect, guys.
Maybe all.
And we have Phil to blame.
Yeah. If you want to blame me, that's absolutely fine. I'm happy with it.
His Twitter is @Phil WHI7. Go blame him if someone disconnects. And while you're at it, go over to @BenVammer and follow me. And don't blame me for anything.
Yeah. If you can spell it, that is. Good luck with that one. But no, we're going to be kicking off. 7 minutes on the clock, first 50, simple stuff. I am going to go... Let me flick onto the blue squad. I want to watch No Way to see how he kicks things off, because it is, as I say, already 1-0 down. See if he can bite back and try and get back in this game.
Yes. Already here from the start. A lot of kills coming out. 3 kills in under 20 seconds. We are continuing. 6 kills now in total. These two teams, they definitely want to come out of the gates swinging and want to keep this game very exciting. Nice shot coming in from 48, landing the penetration shot there, finding another one onto one of the blue members from DES, and as of now, it is Dog pulling ahead.
8-4. And Dog looking to close this out in 2, as they did win the first map. We're going to see 48 do the exact same. That is the question here.
Maybe.
Shotguns, snipers,
yeah,
assault rifles. This is what I like to see. Let's go on board with someone else. Let's bring up that
you
mini
don't
map,
want
actually.
to see those snipers.
I mean, we do. We do. We want to see the sniper plays because they're absolutely awesome. But I just want to get on board with all the action. And U92 is in the action, taking down No Way.
For now, continuing to go, U92 finds another kill onto ABE. Now is getting hammered on, but Soma will get taken out by the shotgun too. Another kill coming out from Dog, 17-7. This is looking very dominant already from start from Dog, who are now over 10 kills ahead.
10 kills and climbing. This is a problem. We've already seen them take map number 1. If they continue with this dominance, this is a team going into, you know, the semi-finals in a very, very good position. And 22-11, starting things strong here, shotgun in hand. That's a team kill. In fact, no, you've killed yourself with a rocket launcher. That doesn't help anyone.
I'd imagine you can call that a team kill too.
Yeah.
If you want to, if you really want to. But nonetheless, that's not the way you want to go. You don't want to kill yourself. But 4 kills coming in a rapid succession. U92 finds a kill with the rocket launcher. Will be taken down. Sorry, no, we'll find another kill as it's 48 that goes down. U92 finally falls over to the blue squad, and now it's looking closer and closer as it's still 10 kills separating the two teams, but DES, they're not giving up without a fight as they are looking for those kills. Nice shot coming in from that rocket launcher from ABE, but in the end, Area will go down.
19-29. This is a very fast. This is just what I want, and this is why I love it so much. U92 putting another kill on the board, but this man, Veronica, 1 and 5, make it 1 and 6. That's not what you want to happen. No Way, firing a very loosely, shall we say. He's going to be taken down by U92 once again. And in the lead, I'm actually confusing myself who was in the lead. We did have Dog take the first map. Is that correct? I think that's correct. I could be wrong. We'll clarify that. I'm getting mixed up with all the tags here. Well, 37-24 here.
I actually think that DS, they've got the first map. I'm pretty sure it's correct. Nonetheless, if the overlay is correct, then we might just be moving to our third map, as it's looking to be a very dominant game coming in from Dog, with them having over 15 kills in the lead. And as of now, only 7 kills from ending this game. 3 minutes and 30 seconds into the game. This is just looking to be a very quick game coming out from Dog.
27-45 currently. Veronica looking to go around, and he's going to take one down. U92 as well. Wrecked is going to hit the floor, and this game is all but over. 49-28. We did say in regards to obviously very quick-paced games, but this, my friends, this has been an absolute slaughterhouse. And the match is complete at just 30-50. So this time, you know, it wasn't 10 points, it was 20 points here. And
not
wow.
as even. Not as even at all. And that's what we talked about, how a 10-kill game, that's an even game.
Yeah.
30-50, that's not as even. And you could see how Dog, they showed up in that game. They were able to find kills left, right, and center. And they continued to roll with it. They got that snowball going, and they just kept on rolling it.
Yeah, and in that game in particular, that was very kind of, it wasn't a 2-point lead, a 1-point lead, a 3-point lead, a 2-point. It was suddenly 5, 10.
Yes.
It kind of got out of control here.
And they didn't even trade most of the time. They found kills. They kept on living. And they didn't make it a 1-for-1 trade,
Yeah.
a 2-for-2 trade. They made it perhaps a 1-for-5 trade, and that's the way that they kept on going. And once they had killed all of the members on the side of DES, they just got so much control over the ground of this map, and that made it so that they could just continue to hack DES to
Yeah.
pieces.
And I think, my mistake there. I was so involved with the action, I was kind of losing track of who was ahead of who. It is 1-1. We
Yes.
have confirmed that. We're going to be going to our third and final map, which is going to be on rooftops, I believe. We will be playing, of course, Rush. Now, a little bit different here. We are going to be getting into it. We'll explain all of it as it goes down. But we're seeing a third map. We're seeing this push to
Yes.
the final moments. But, both teams showing that they can take it. Usually on Modern Combat 5, one thing I've seen is kind of a lot of 2-0s, a lot of victories, kind of just showing their
Yes.
dominance. And for this one, they both show signs of light. They're both very, very strong.
And one thing we also have to look out for, in the first quarterfinal of today, we saw how one team, they were able to adapt. And in this game, they weren't really able to adapt. One team likes to play defensive, aren't
Yeah.
that good at playing aggressive, and then vice versa for the other team. So now that we're going into the third game, I want to see how it'll pan out, because obviously it's going to be favoring the aggressive team.
Okay, I understand that. Now, the question is, of course, we saw Team Secret
Yeah.
go through on our first quarterfinal. Do you think that Team Secret maybe have a little bit of an edge on any of these two teams, or do you think that everyone at the moment is quite evenly matched up, being it that it's a final?
I would say that obviously Team Secret are favored in the sense that we saw them being able to try and adapt in a lot of these games, and obviously with the ability to adapt, that gives you an edge, because if your opponent is aggressive and you're able to play defensive, then
Okay.
you are able to adapt to that. But then if your opponent is able to play aggressive, then you can play defensive, and it's just a matter of being able to adapt to your opponent and play around their playstyle to try and shut them down. And I feel like Team Secret, they can do so.
Okay, well, I'm speaking to the admins here. We're just getting passwords. If you're ever looking down here, it is, of course, the tablet which we're going on. We're trying to get the pass key.
It's not because he's on Tinder.
Absolutely not. That would be a little bit unprofessional. But let's go and try and get in this game here. I'm waiting for this. So we have got the password finally now. Shout out to all our admins who are backstage, obviously doing this, coordinating with the players, of course. Which people are speaking different languages. It's difficult. I respect that, but we're going to be going on to Rush on rooftops here.
Yes, and obviously, as Phil has said, we have to give a huge thanks to our admins, to our production crew, because obviously we're here sitting and talking about the game, but we're not the ones transitioning between overlays, transitioning between scenes. We're not the ones controlling the game in that sense in the stream overall. So it wouldn't be a good stream without all of these guys supporting us.
Of course, absolutely. Now we are getting the players into the lobby. Of course, this is a best of 3 here, but Rush is a little bit different. It's not just team deathmatch. You will have that objectives. There's no respawn in this, and of course, it is that best of 5 kind of era. We'll kind of explain it as we get into the game for the newer viewers out there. But a lot of people, obviously, a big fan of Rush, will be getting into this as well. First player is in Wrecked, because he is the host. But no, apart from that, waiting for this game to go live. One thing I will say is, and kind of talking about the fact that we do have the Europeans and the North Americans today is, do you think we're going to have, no problem.
Love you too.
Do you think we're going to have different play styles? For example, Europeans, a lot of, no, I mean, all over MC5,
Okay.
Europeans, are we going to see a lot more snipers? Are we going to see North Americans a little bit different? I'm not asking specifics, but do you think there'll be a difference in play style just from the way they play, or?
I would imagine being in different regions would make it so that there are different playstyles. I could imagine that Europeans, they tend to be more aggressive than Native Americans, North Americans.
Mm-hmm.
So I could imagine that obviously snipers might be a little bit more popular in something like NA.
Okay.
And that's obviously something we have to look out for, because I haven't been exposed to a lot of NA Modern Combat 5. So I want to see that, but I could imagine that at least in the games that I cast, NA tend to play more, I wouldn't call them passive, but a little bit more defensive.
Okay, a little bit slower, a little bit more reserved maybe. I think that's fair to say. But of course, we will be catching up with the North Americans a little bit later on.
Now we have nobody in the lobby.
We'll get this sorted, no problem at all. Whether they'll join back or not. But I'm going to put you on the spot here.
Again, that's the third time you're doing this.
I will do it the 3rd, the 4th, and the 400th. Ben, who's taking it? I will give you my opinion. I'll give you my opinion, but I'm asking you first.
First off, okay. Yeah. I want to say Jog, because they play aggressive. And Rush is about finding kills. And it's actually a really hard question, because obviously with there being no respawns in Rush, it can favor you playing defensive, but you can also be pinpointed to one location where your opponents can then just pull a grenade launcher or a rocket launcher or throw a bunch of grenades into that one little hole where you're piled up in. And I feel like it would be better to then play aggressive and gain ground for yourself, as long as it's not dumb aggressiveness. As long as you go about it very tactical.
Okay, I make sense. So you're going with Dog?
Yes. Now let us hear your professional opinion.
I'm just going to completely disagree with you. I'm going to go with Destiny. I am just doing this purely to be on the opposite side of you. I have no reason to pick, but no. I'm just going to split it right down the middle here. Team Dog, Destiny. Let us know, obviously, who you guys are tuning in for, or even who you're supporting, or if you're just here for some general Modern Combat 5 action. Of course, myself, Jesper, we're very interested in all of this kind of stuff. Do get involved. We've got a couple of players joining the lobby now, and this shouldn't be taking much longer. Rooftops, though, again, this is a map where we're going to see, you know, a lot of different elevated players, and I say that in a way which we are going to kind of get that on different maps, but this one in particular, you're going to see people kind of take the high ground, the low ground. You know, there's a lot of different space you can go on this map.
Yes, and with that in mind, it's going to be interesting to see how the two teams will adapt.
Yeah,
because we know that Destiny, they are a fairly defensive team. With them being not a fairly defensive team, they can't just look to have like 2 guys on the top, 2 guys on the bottom, and then 1 guy just roaming around. That could be the way to go. That could work out well for them, depending again on how Dog will play this game. Because if they play aggressive, again, you don't want to be pinpointed to one location. You want to be able to move out there in case fire comes, because you don't want to be flooded with water. You don't want to drown in one area, if you can put it that way.
Yeah, and I think as well, it's one of those games where it's a very momentum-based game where you get off to a very strong start, and you're able to then control the map. You're able to, whether you want to play defensive, whether you want to play aggressive, and you can kind of control that pace. And I think that's what both teams actually did very, very well in map 1 and 2. But it wasn't one team doing it in the same map. It was very different from map 1 to map 2. Of course, we saw a 50-40 scoreline. We saw a 50-30 scoreline. But this time it's going to be a little bit different here. We're just waiting on one final player to join here from Destiny. He is in the game, and we should be starting very, very soon.
And, well, now we are loading up. This is going to be the do-or-die time for Destiny or Dog. Yep. Depending on who gets off to the good start. As you said, it's very momentum-based, this game. It very much depends on who gets the first couple of kills, who gets off to a good start, and that's what we've been seeing throughout all of tonight. For the 2 games that we've had, and we'll probably see it for all 8 games that we'll also have. My math is correct.
We are in game. Let's jump on board with these 2 teams. Do let us know who you're cheering for here. Destiny 1, Dog 1. We've updated those scoreboards at the top here, make it a little bit simpler here. And we'll see, of course, how this one pans out.
Yes. Rooftops. This map is interesting. People are leaving. Match completed. GG, guys, we are done. We are going back to us. Okay, so I wanted to talk a little bit about Rooftops, because it's a very interesting map.
Yeah.
As you said, you can have the high ground and you can have the low ground. So you can also run around inside the building. And to me, that means that there's so many ways of playing this game. Sorry, the map. And obviously the game too. But Rooftops, for me, is a lot about getting the high ground on top of the rooftop, the actual rooftop.
Yeah.
Once you have control of that, you pretty much control the map. And that's what I've seen throughout my career of casting Modern Combat 5. Once you have that area locked down, then you are the team that will control the pace of the game. Then you are the team that will be able to dictate where your enemies are going. And they will have to stand down around the rooftop in that little square. But it's so hard to get up on the rooftop because your enemies, they will know your every single move. And that means that someone like Destiny, they could have a hard time.
Yeah, it's going to be difficult. I think it is kind of that team who gets kind of the advantage at the early start, but of course it is a different game mode. It can go either way, back and forth, and we'll be joining, of course, both Destiny and DOG on this one, waiting for the players to join up. I've managed to get back into the game here. I believe it was just a miscommunication of what they were using. Something was disallowed, so we're just going to quickly restart that.
But talking about defensive teams, like the one team that is super defensive, Destiny, if they get control over that rooftop, then they can just lock it down and play to their preferred playstyle, and that could be the way for them to win.
Yeah, I mean,
in the last game of this quarterfinal.
I think it's just going to be really interesting because this is the first time ever that I've actually had the privilege of casting over a rush game.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, when, you know, it was quite a while ago since the last cast Modern Combat 5, and we had the old rules of it was just simply team battle. And now this obviously got introduced, but I was away at the time when some more cups were going down, so I didn't actually cast over it. So to watch this now is going to be, you know, a first for myself. If it's a first for you guys at home, we'll try and guide you through it as best to our talent, of course, we can. But rooftops, this should create a bit of a diversity game. We're going to be jumping on board with the players straight away here as they are all connecting up. And I'm going to go on board with No Way.
Game is starting in 5 seconds. I'm sure we'll transition over there very soon. And again, it comes down to the wire right here. No respawns. It's do or die time for the two teams.
2 minutes on the clock here. Let me just open up that mini-map, show you both teams spawning at the opposing side. You've got that objective right in the middle.
Look at how defensive these two teams are. You can see how right here, No Way, he's running very, very far forward, trying to catch his opponent with their pants down. But if he gets picked, if he dies, then that's going to give a huge disadvantage over to his team. So he doesn't want to go too far ahead and do something too stupid, because that could cost him his team this first game in this best of 5 series here at Rush.
First kill is for Destiny. That's going to be wrecked here. You can see one player on the flank here, but all three sticking together, wolf packing as we say. Let's go on board and swap sides here. Veronica taking the high ground, as it seems.
Again, keep in mind that kills is very important here in this game, and for now, one team is controlling the rooftop, the other team, the second team is controlling the bottom side. So nobody pushing onto each other's areas, and nobody is doing something overly stupid that could cost them the game.
35 seconds left on the clock. This is where it gets a little bit more intense.
Oh, sniper! Oh. That was so close! It could have been a very deciding factor right there. 48 could have landed the kill, did not. And now one kill still an advantage for Destiny, who are, sorry, not for Destiny, for Dog, who are looking to just count the clock down. But if Destiny can find one kill, then they will be able to secure. And there we go. Zuma goes down to car, and now they are pushing in 5 seconds. Another kill comes in. 48 finds kill onto AB, looking for another pick as Dog, as No Way goes down.
Oh, here we go. So the time is over. So this is where, oh, you had to eliminate everyone, and that is what DOG did. Sudden death came in, and the first round on the board for DOG. They just need 2 more here to take map number 3.
As we reset the match right here, 1 point now in the lead for Destiny, and Dog must feel the sweat on their body right now, as it's getting a little bit heated up right here. They are maybe about to lose this quarterfinal here against Destiny, and they certainly do not want to do so, as Youth 92 falls down to AB. So Dog once again giving themselves something to play with, but card comes up huge.
3v4 as it currently stands at the moment. Again, time ticking down. Sorry, 4v3 as we see 48 here just maneuvering his way round. He did see one player there, but
pulls out the pistol, wants to perhaps go into the close proximity of his enemies. Still keep in mind, with that sniper rifle, it can be huge, but if your enemy are able to just run straight into you, then that sniper rifle won't do anything close up.
Taking his time. Definitely a lot slower pace than your team battle. 40 seconds left on the clock. Of course, no respawn here in Rush. So this is where you have 1 life and all the kills matter so much more. Veronica already on 1. A few sniper bullets here, but no one wanting to commit. We've got a couple of players either side, which is this player. We've got Wrecked here, lone wolf in, as he is going to regroup with his squad here, but with 16 seconds here, we could see another sudden death here, Ben.
We definitely could. Time is counting down. Destiny, they have that man advantage with 1 kill in their favor. React still looking for that pick with the sniper rifle, aren't able to find it as of yet. Time has run out. Now it's time to either capture the objective or eliminate the rest of your opponents. And, well, this game could drag out for a long time, as Dog and Destiny, they're not really doing anything to try and find those kills.
Trying to stay on board here, but with a 3v4, it could be very difficult. Let me open this minimap. I do want to see who's a player which is nearer the action. So you got all 3 of Dog here sitting back.
Abe looking for that sniper rifle shot. Could have been able to maybe find it there, but did not land the shots, and therefore will not be able to give the advantage back into the hands of Dog, or at least make it an even game.
Destiny, they have the number advantage. They're already 1-0 up in this best of 5 here. Or first to 3, whichever you want to take it. They're looking very, very strong here.
Not a lot happening yet, and, well, still for now Destiny are keeping control over the top side, starting to perhaps group up to try and move down into the cellar to look for those kills onto Dog. But Dog, they're not moving. They are as steady going as a stone, as they are not willing to give up another point to Destiny.
Close that mini-map for you now. We are trying to see, you can hear a lot of sniper battle going down, but really it's just trying to connect those bouncing bullets maybe. Can hear one, trying the very best. You see all down low. Not really making a move.
No, Soma running around with the shotgun, just waiting for Destiny to pull the trigger, to come down to him, to try and just unload all of those shots onto him. Sorry, onto his enemies. Still hasn't found a kill in this Rush game mode as of yet, having done 1 time and landed 0 shots off hit those 22 that he's shot. Now 38 and still not landing a single one.
Yeah, and this can go on for quite a while. Obviously the sudden death, no one wants to put themselves out there, so it's quite difficult for the players here, as well as a little bit slower here, but now that's just evened up. Abe taking down 1 more and making it a 3v3.
And that's exactly what you did not want. You did not want to lose a kill right there, but Abe got tired of waiting, impatient, looking for the sniper shot. Was taken down by Dog, and that means that now the advantage that Destiny they had for themselves is non-existent anymore.
Bring that mini-map back up.
Oh, come on, car, just drop down. You know you want it. You can see the big hole.
That is the question. No objective play. That's the important thing to take from this here. You got the high ground coming in for Destiny and a low ground for Dog.
It is Soma leaving the game.
Soma has left. He's had enough of this. He's gone, you know what, I'm bored.
Going over to play Call of Duty, perhaps.
I did say that someone may disconnect.
Yeah, the consequence. Guys, go over to Phil WHI7 and blame Phil.
Don't do that.
You have plenty of time. Nothing is really happening as of yet, but React still looking for kills with that sniper rifles. Sorry, the sniper rifle not really carrying 2 sniper rifles. I could imagine the recoil from 2 sniper rifles being a bit too much to handle. Perhaps if you went for 2 sniper rifles, you would break both of your arms.
Yeah, this would be very heavy. Talking of heavy,
Heavy,
2v3.
the recoil, dude.
It'd hurt. It would.
It would, definitely. But you're a very tough guy. You're very pumped.
Don't be silly.
I could imagine you could probably carry 2 sniper rifles.
Yeah, if they were plastic, maybe. Maybe.
Maybe.
Slow play here from Abe. Already picked up 1. I think you can hear them above him.
Abe picking up 2 kills in this rush as of now. Being a huge deciding factor for his team. 2 guys are all that's left on the side of Destiny. 1 with a sniper rifle, the other one with a shotgun, if I remember correctly. Still just holding their own down in bottom side. Now, however, Rect going down. Abe is the only one left. Will Dog pull the trigger now? He's all alone. Sorry, no, Dog is not all alone. They have 3 guys. Abe is all alone. He holds the destiny of Destiny in his hands.
That is the question. Who is going to take that?
Oh, here we go. Dog coming down. They are searching.
1v3. Oh, you can hear it by the objective.
Oh, no.
Oh, he's trying to do it. He takes down 1.
And there we go.
Round ended. Clean up there as we do see another round go in favour. Zuma is back.
Zuma's back.
Zuma said, you know what, right, you're finished now, I'm back in. I just played a public match, I'm coming, I've warmed my shot up, I'm back to play.
Yes. Zuma coming back from his solitaire break. Managed to win a game, probably, and is now back. However, Dog now up 2-0 here in this rush. Very clean play from Dog. Destiny got impatient. They went out looking for those kills 1 after 1 after 1. And Dog, they just kept on playing the same playstyle that they've done throughout this whole match. Never gave up more than 2 kills and ended up taking yet another point for themselves. Now on match point here in this quarterfinal.
Okay, well, a minute is on the clock. I don't think it could come down to the clock, though. Something tells me, you know, that this is maybe going down to a very long game. We've seen it already. Are we going to see it the whole time? There's no respawns, of course, on this. To wait and see, but there's the first kill. Rex finds one.
It's not. Oh, I thought it was Abe. I thought Abe got the kill with the penetration. Did not find it. Okay, so in the end, that was Abe finding the. Sorry, not the Abe. Rex finding the kill. Again, being a huge player for his team right here. Dog, they are playing a little bit with their food. Abe will find a kill onto 48, and now a 2-man advantage coming in for Destiny. As we hear some very pumped up music. Because of the timer slowly coming down, you can feel the blood pumping through your veins. You can feel your heartbeat racing out there. Phil, could this be Destiny with the comeback?
It could be the death of me with my heart rate getting that high, but no. This is a 4v2. This is looking very, very strong here for Destiny. Oh, Dog finds one. That's Veronica. Now, again, strong round, and that does end very, very quickly. And we are going to see that end 3-0, I believe there. And there we go. Match was complete. But no, that is going to be the end of our second quarterfinal. And of course, that does mean that Team Secret and now Dog joining them.
Yes. So
in the semifinals.
Yes, you ended up being correct in your prediction.
Well, you know, no
Yes.
big deal, right?
I mean,
It's another elf.
you're older than me, so
Experience.
yes, wisdom.
Wisdom, experience,
It
everything.
probably has something to do with you being redhead too.
ASP Nation, quick update for you, has been disqualified. Kimono usage, of course, we did say previously, you got to be aware of what you can and can't use be careful. Make sure you're using the right equipment. But that does end it for our second quarterfinal. Of course, other quarterfinals have been going on. We'll, of course, update you with the bracket. However, before we do that, we will be going to a quick break. Now, one thing I do want to say before we do go to that break is Team Secret, Dog, 5th time I'm putting you on this spot. Who's impressing more right now, Ben?
Team Secret. I still feel like Team Secret have been the better team overall. I have to mention, however, that I feel like Dog, they played that game really well. They just never really strayed away from that playstyle.
Yeah.
They kept on going very defensive, at least in game 2. They were very, very patient, and that's something that I really, really want to mention, because that was very nice to see.
Okay, well, guys, we're going to go for a quick break. After this, though, there'll be more Modern Combat 5 action from the finals. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back here. Quarterfinals done, over. We're moving on to our semi-finals. And yeah, this is where it could get a little bit more intense. I believe, don't quote me, I could be wrong, we've got a Japanese squad. However, we're going to see Team Secret again. Now, we've talked about these guys already.
Yes.
They impressed us. They picked up the win 2-0. Sniper play, strong defensive play, smart play.
Aggressive play, too.
Very true.
And it's going to be interesting to see how they fare up against what we think is going to be a Japanese team.
I'm judging by their tags in game. Of course, we just need to confirm what that is. I think it actually said for the past 5 minutes the two teams that were playing there, and of course, a quick toilet break for ourselves. We missed that, but no, we're back here. More Modern Combat 5 action, and of course, this is our 2017 August finals. €500 on the line, 350 for first, 150 for second. So at the moment, these guys, they've got nothing confirmed. However, they're going to be going into team battle on streets this time, a little bit different. I'm definitely edging towards Team Secret though on this one, but the game is loading up. Let's hop on board. Let's see what these guys are doing as everyone is connected.
We don't want to wait anymore. We want to go straight into the game. This is a map that we haven't seen yet. For one, I'm a huge fan of streets. I like how there are some long corridors to play around, where you can see that on your minimap right now. You can see how they are able to just go around the map a little bit. So they have these long corridors to play around with, and that means that something like a sniper can come up huge in this game. But for now, DS just holding their own in their spawn, not moving out.
Yeah, I'm going to just quickly pop that mini-map away. We can see the defensive play style. This is actually Destruction. This is the team, obviously, we were talking about versus Secrets here. We're, of course, already on board. And Secret, or Team Secret, should I say, 3-0 in the lead here. Strong start here. And they're looking to continue this dominance.
And that's what we talked about. Yes, you can play very defensive, but if you are forced into one area where you can't get out, well, then you will end up dying. And, well, just get shot down by your opponent all the time because you can't get out. And if you try to run out, then you'll just get hammered down.
So far, we are going to see a little bit of a bite back from Destruction. 3 kills in a row. Poon does shut down that there, as we do see Pappy fall. Oh, that's going to be a bit too close for comfort. Poon, 1, 2, another for Poon there. 3 kills in a row. It is so one-sided here. Winty making light work of this squad here. And Destruction, I believe they actually got through here in a disqualification of their opposing team. So they've made it through to the semi-finals free of charge almost. Now they find themselves up against Team Secret, who are absolutely shredding through them here right now, Ben.
They are getting mowed down like a lawn right here. They're not really putting up a good fight. Okay, so we can't say that 21-10 is even, yes, but because of you not being able to trade kills, it's just going really, really into the favor of SEC Secret, that is. And for now, DS are not having the best time of their life.
Yeah, the weaponry choice, I think, is really helping Secret. These snipers, they're just shredded. They are literally just shredding through the opposing team, and it's 25-14. For me, it's getting a little bit out of hand. You can see here, you know, it's just a bit too much for them. Yami still using that shotgun. We got Winty popping grenades as well, picking up those kills. But as we bring up the mini-map, they started very defensive, but it didn't work out for them. Are they going to change that? Is Destruction going to get a little bit more aggressive as we do see them go into the later stages here of this game?
But talking about defensive plays, in the start we saw DS come out with the defensive plays. Now it's Secret that is holding back. They are not giving up too much ground over to DS. Secret just holding their own, not giving up any kills because they know they are over 10 kills ahead. They started this game out with showing down their opponents like a hungry toddler, and now they are doing very well on their own.
Okay, well, staying strong here is Secret. I want to go on board with Yami because he's been rocking the shotgun. He's only got 2 kills to his name, but it's his movement. He's staying in the close quarter places. He's almost getting the cuts for his team and really enabling them to pick up maybe those sniper plays. So strong plays from Yami, even though at a -2. But Winty, 10 and 6. He's got nearly 30% of his team's kills. Well, that didn't help him at all.
No, it did not. Getting shot in the head by the red squad is not something you want a lot, but Winty comes back off a spawn, kills one, gets taken out immediately as Poon also gets a kill of his own. 3 minutes and 10 seconds left in this game. 12 kills separating the two teams to the favor of Secret, with them deploying a drone as well. Yami moving out forward, gets the headshot with the shotgun. For now, looking to get another kill, is not able to find it as he gets help by Mason and has to back off.
Backing off, he's actually going to go down. We're going to see a 36-24 scoreline, 12 in the lead. Put another 12 on this and they'll nearly complete the game. In fact, yes, they will at 38. This is looking so strong for Secret. I said I was feeling them going into this game, but I can hold my hands up and say I didn't think it'd be so one-sided as this. But right now, it is an absolute abomination. This is a destruction of destruction right now.
It's definitely not a close game at all. You can't call it that, as we are seeing a 42-26 scoreboard in the top of our screen. Poon right here not doing too much. Let's jump onto someone else who might be a little bit more into the fray, as Poon is just camping a little bit, holding his own. Here we go, Mason trying to get that kill, but is not able to do it as he gets shot in the head.
Okay, oh, low battery. We're going to have to swap and change our iPad out of here, but never mind, as we do hop on board. 47-29. Auto turret has been deployed, grenades going out, and Winty for me has been the MVP, maybe of the tournament so far. He's been absolutely phenomenal. That is going to complete the match, and my goodness, I didn't even feel like he had a chance to get into that one, Ben. I feel like it was almost over in a click of a finger.
I wouldn't call it a game teetering on a breaking point because it wasn't very close, but in the end, it was a very dominating performance coming out from Team Secret, and
yeah.
That's what we talked about. They are able to adapt. It started out with them playing very aggressive. Then once they got a 10-kill lead, they just changed it completely and went for those defensive plays instead.
And they went aggressive at the start. They picked up the first few kills, but it was the weapons that really kind of stood out for me.
Yeah.
They were the ones that were just holding down lanes with that sniper and just picking them apart. And we had one player, of course, rocking the shotgun, but apart from that, it just seemed like the weapon where he was so one-sided, and a lot of people might be asking, well, why aren't both teams using that kind of weaponry? Why isn't it a level playing field? You've got to play to your comfortable, to what you're comfortable with, your preferences, if you like. But judging by that, I'd be actually very shocked if we saw a map 3.
I would be too, and I think that Secret, they will be able to pick up another kill, another victory here, and perhaps even go all the way to the grand final. Touching on the weapons, I also really like the idea of having one guy with a shotgun, controlling the close area that connected these two lanes. I feel like that was such a smart decision because they would always be able to have control over the crossing tunnel, and because of that, there wasn't a lot that DS they could do.
Well, we saw, of course, Team Secret dominate the streets here. Will we see them dominate, obviously, another map coming up? Destruction will be wanting to bite back, of course, 0-1 down. And as I say, I believe the way they got to the semi-finals was actually through a disqualification. They're, of course, wanting to show their worth. They're wanting to say, you know, yes, we got here, you know, a bit differently, but, you know, we deserve to be here. They're wanting to get themselves into that grand final. And, of course, if you win this game, you are, of course, in the semi-final currently. Win this game, you guarantee yourself 150 euros. Of course, that puts you in the grand final. Of course, the opportunity to more than double that to 350 euros. And overall, for these guys, it's a big deal. These guys play, you know, all day, all week, everything. But this is the monthly finals, of course, for August, technically. I know we're in September of 2017.
Yes.
But, yes, from the European sides, these are the best of the best of the best.
Yes, and obviously the two teams, they do want to get in there and have a shot at picking up 350 euros. It's quite a lot of money, and we've already talked about what we would buy, or we never really got to that because Phil ended up being greedy and telling the teams that they should
share it with me.
Share it with him, the sixth man.
50 euros on the side.
Yes, and then homerism will come into play in this podcast.
Well, you know what? Keep your money. You've earned it. You've deserved it. All I've done is sat here and talk over what a great Modern Combat 5 series and tournament we've had so far. But this is just the European side. Of course, North America coming up. You want to say something?
Yes,
Go ahead.
I think they should donate the money because I can feel that beard. It needs a shaving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of growing this like a Viking, just like maybe
I don't think Vikings.
this big. What do you think? And then my plan is, because I fly a lot, I can then sleep on it. What do you think?
But Vikings weren't redheads. Sorry, and they didn't come from England.
Well,
You'd have to be a Dane like me.
So what
You
you're
need
saying,
more hair on your
So what you're
chest,
saying
my
is-
friend.
if we combine you and me, we're a Viking.
If we take your beard and put it on me
Yeah?
and color it blonde because I'm a blonde.
No, I think we just go all red. All red. Eyebrows.
Yes, give me orange hair. I would
just
love
everything.
that.
Everything. But no, we'll
Next time I'm casting with Phil, I'll wear a wig with orange, with an orange color, and a huge beard.
So
too.
that isn't a wig? I thought that was a wig.
No.
Oh, this is
No,
the
no,
real deal?
I have a lot of hair.
You do.
Yes, but it's
Okay.
not orange.
But it's not orange.
Anyways, moving back to the serious stuff, it's a go for Modern Combat 5.
Yes.
One team is soon about to go into the grand final. Sorry, they are sitting right now on match point.
Mm-hmm.
They just need to win one more game.
I think
Phil.
they can do it.
You think they can do it?
Yeah,
Is that
Team
your
Secret,
professional opinion?
of course.
Yes.
It's definitely professional. It's definitely not just because they dominate the other team. But they do look very.
Are you
very strong, okay?
basing your opinion on results? On
Absolute
stats?
100%. I'm a stat man. You know, and if you're winning,
Or you're not a
go
scat
with you.
man?
No, I stick to the stats. I stick to the details,
Yes.
and I also stick to the passkey, which I'm putting in now because guys, I know you're fed up of us absolutely
Yes.
gibbering on.
We are rambling a little bit right here. That is because we're still waiting to get into the lobby. But as I was saying, Team Secret, that is, they are one game up in this semi-final. They just need one more game to go into the grand final and get, perhaps, 350 euros. That is what they're looking for. That is what they have dreamt of all day long. And they have a shot at getting it. They just need one more victory.
Well, the passkey has been entered. We're just waiting for the lobby to be created.
I just hyped up that moment.
And the lobby's-
and you've ruined it.
I mean,
No, you
you've
didn't ruin it.
Yeah, I mean, you've hyped it up too early. You know, what I'm going to do is we're going to quickly...
Unhype it?
It's gone. Forget it now. You can hype it up again when we're ready.
Roll it
Bit
back.
of premature
roll it
hype.
back.
Bit of premature hype there coming in from Ben.
Yeah, that's the story of my life.
Exactly.
Prematurity.
We're going into museum. I was gonna say, does this still favour
Going into a museum?
museum?
Yes, okay.
I was gonna say, does this favour any team in particular? But for me, Secret on any map, on Team Battle, I will be favouring.
I think Destruction will pull out the Annihilation here.
I just want
I
to.
think they will have a shot.
You were wrong last time. You will be.
I
wrong
want
again.
to bet on the same horse this time.
Nope. You've
No,
gone with
no.
Destruction, and I am going with Team Secret, and
No!
we will see, of course, who comes out on top. The team.
Okay,
and
so
players
if
are yours.
Destruction, they lose?
Yeah, then you will be proven wrong once again.
Yes,
Correct.
I guess.
Did,
I don't
not a
want. I don't want that.
fact.
Oh yeah, you're a stat man.
Statman.
Yes,
It will be 2-0 to me.
Phil Statman Mo Whitfield.
Exactly.
Yes.
It's just Phil Statman Whitfield now.
Statman.
That's my.
So I can call myself Jesper.
Jesper
Phil-
never predicts the right score.
Yes,
yeah.
thank you.
It's okay. It's okay to be wrong. You know, not everyone can be right. You know what I mean? Just me.
No,
Sometimes.
I'm
maybe.
always right.
Well, clearly not. 5
My mom
players.
says I'm a smart kid.
Okay. Well, you know what? Your mum's wrong as well. But no. 5 players on either side here. Team Secret, of course, going up against Destruction here.
5 players in the lobby, actually 10 players, but 5 for each team. We are spectating. We're ready. The teams are ready. Hype it up, Mr. Statman.
It's not started. You know, I'm not going to be premature like yourself. I'm not.
Yes, but
gonna be
it's
premature.
starting now.
The game is not starting
It's
yet.
start.
The game is starting now.
We're
As we
loading.
finally go in to map 2, Team Battle. We're going into the museum. Destruction versus the boys from Team Secret. I wanted to say my boys there. I felt like I've adopted them a little bit here, but no. I definitely haven't. These guys, they're looking to find themselves another 2-0 sweep. Will they find themselves in the grand final? €500 on the line, 350 for first, 150 for second. But these guys, they're one step away. Just one more map. Let's get into the game. Is there anyone you want to watch in particular here coming into this one?
Team Secret.
Team Secret. So you're going to watch the losing team in your prediction. I like what you're saying. Let's go on board with... Let's go with Poon because he was absolutely fantastic in the previous 2 series.
Poon running out here, already shooting down some grenades here in Museum with the sniper rifle coming, landing a shot, already getting the first kill here, drawing first blood. He's not able to land even more shots, finds one more in the end before he is getting taken down. But Justin comes in and revenges his teammate.
Justin with a cleanup kill there, the hip fire kill. No need to aim in right now. It's 4-1, dominating the first minute here. I say minutes, 30 seconds.
Winty is also a guy I want to look out for. Came up huge in all of the games that we've seen Team Secret in as of yet, and he's been a very strong player here on the sniper rifle. Has landed a lot of shots. As of now, only 14% of all his shots, but we know he hits them when it counts. Winty coming in, landing 2 shots for himself, putting his team ahead 5 kills. Now 6 kills.
6 kills in the lead. Strong start. However, very, very early on here, Secret looking to find themselves in that grand final. They don't want to be playing that rush mode. No. They want to find themselves stamping down on the opposition in team battle. And so far, so good. And these snipers are really, really just too much here for Destruction. Trying to jump on board with someone from Destruction, but everyone just dying on me.
Chemo coming up huge, getting 2 kills before getting taken down. Justin gets the kill, but in the end, Poon will lose to Poon, that is, sorry. And now, for Team Secret, they are doing well on their own. They're slicing their opponents like a shredder.
Justin trading things out here. Pappy taken down. Still going strong, 5 kills, 1 death. This has really been a one-sided affair right now. And you've got a feel for the boys of Destruction. This could be the end for them. 5 minutes left on the clock. I believe there's a chopper in the sky here coming in. Pappy finds another. That's onto Winty. And Justin is looking to hit the hot flank, trying to come behind a couple of them. Will be coming behind one. That's going to be the hip fire. He's going to take down a player. Quickly followed up by a grenade, but that's not going to connect just yet. Justin, 6-1, really is the difference maker for his squad right now.
The game is looking more and more close here as we are only seeing 6 kills separating these 2 teams. Justin coming in, being unstoppable as I say that, but Team Secret are having a little bit more trouble in this game against Destruction because Destruction are biting back.
Destruction trying to push it to that final map. Justin, Kimu, saying no to that one. Pappy is playing fantastically well here. Reloader is going to take down Justin with now 4 points here. Origin takes out Winty and levels the playing field a little bit more, bridging that gap, if you like, here. Let's go back on board. I do want to see what Justin's up to. He's been lights out so far, 8-1. That grenade will connect and Poon will finish him off. Can we, Justin? No, his shots go wild. Still in the lead, but 2 down. That is not a good play here. And Winty now is really trying to answer back, but these snipers, they're being shut down. The adaptation coming in here for Destruction. They're showing why they are worth it, but Poon with a big double.
Winty being a little bit non-existent in this game, only getting 6 kills on his own. Used to be more deadly in the other games. Justin also being a huge factor for his team in this game, coming up very huge, but Destruction might have just found the secret to how to win against Secret.
Pappy is going to be answering back. Pappy's been playing fantastic. A big double nade coming in from Kimu does level the playing field here, but all the kills weapon-wise are going in favor of Destruction. We could be heading to another map 3 here. This is a first semi-final. And we are going to see one team starting to finally take over. 3 points and counting. Winty, strong sniper there. Kimu, who's been pricking up grenade kills all of a sudden. Poon answering back with 2. Now 1 point separates these 2 squads. Oh my goodness, I know I've just missed it. I know I have, I'm sorry. But this gentleman, wow. 3 kills to his name. We've just found another double. Is that 2 in 1?
Will we go down to the very last kill field right here? 6 kills are separating the two teams, but for now, Destruction, they are in the lead. Secret not giving up as they just found 2 kills of their own, but they are getting very, very close to the finish line. Destruction, that is, and only 4 kills are separating them from taking the victory here.
2 coming in. 3 coming in. 4 coming in. Poon levels the playing field. Poon makes it 3
Another
away.
Kill.
Oh my goodness. 48 to 47.
48 to 48. This game is so close. And 1 kill is in this lead of Secret. We are 48, 49 to 49. Next kill will decide it. And that is going to be Secret picking up the kill with 1 kill separating these two teams. Are you still alive, Vil?
I don't think so. I think I've just had a heart
Your
attack.
heart is pumping, my friend. I can feel it all the way over in my chair.
Poon just went off. Oh my goodness. I'm going to exit out of that map before I talk about it. Yes, I do want to exit because if I don't, I think I'm going to fall off my chair. I thought it was all over. I thought we were going to see Rush again. Not only did Team Secret finish there at 2-0, this guy got it wrong again. But yeah, I mean, for a second I thought you were going to be right, but you know, it just wasn't meant to be. But wow, let's be serious. Taking me and you out of it.
Yes.
How awesome was that game?
That was awesome.
1 point.
Like, we've seen close games today. That was super close. Like, you can put a lot of supers in there, and it still wouldn't like.
Yeah.
Tell how close that game was.
We like close games, but that was too close.
Yes.
I was starting to
too
panic
close
a
for
bit.
comfort.
I was starting not being able to breathe.
As
at the end of
soon as we saw the match completed sign come up, we were both like,
who's won?
Who won?
Who got that final kill? And then we saw, of course, that red.
Our face was all the way down in the iPad.
And I will say,
you can see the print of Phil's nose.
I'm happy for the guys, of course. For Team Secret, they'll be bagging themselves a spot in the grand final. Commiserations, though, Destruction will bow out. That is going to be a very quick 2-0.
Yes.
I feel, and we'll be going into our second semi-final very shortly. Of course, we're doing the whole of Europe, and then we're going to have a quick break. I say quick, it could be a couple of hours. Then we'll be heading into the North American side of things as well. Well, that's it for, of course, our first semi-final. We are going to be going to a break. More, though, Modern Combat 5 after this. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Modern Combat 5. Sorry for the extended delay there. We were just getting a few of the players in the lobby. However, second semi-final coming up. We've got, of course, Dogs. They're going up against Sniping. Now, the game has already started. They've gone ahead and started, so we want to get into the action as soon as possible. So, myself and Jesper are ready. Let's kick things off here as we go on board with Dog. I want to go on board. There's one player catching my eye. This man himself. I want to see what he's got to offer in, of course, his semi-final as we hit the streets.
Coming up with a grenade already from the start, looking to perhaps get a kill there. Not finding anything as far. Oh, whoa! Finding actually two with that one grenade. Car coming up, huge, swinging from the get-go, Phil.
So 8-4, starting things off here. Dog starting very, very strong, as we also already see the airstrike has been deployed. A 4-0 in favor of Carr himself. Shotguns coming in as well, but the grenade is going to be shut down. Veronica answering back. But as we see things, 6-12, the scoreline is double. Dogs, though, taking the lead.
Dog in the lead now. Looking at the minimap, we can see that they are very much in control of the high grounds, whereas SP, they are down in the bottom and they can't really get up because Dog, they continue to just fire down upon them, rain hell on them, and that means that Dog are sitting very comfortable on a nearly 10 kill lead.
Yeah, they've started strong here and they can just kind of hold back here. Murray is going to find one. That's onto U92 though. Drone have been enabled and the trade does come in here. But let's go on board. Let's go on board with U92. He's 4-4. Make it 5 as he picks up another. Finds another. That's a big double kill there for U92. And again, the lead is extended. He's found a 3-kill streak. Can he find a 4? That is the question. Grenades go out. Miri does shut him down, but the grenade does connect and the trade comes in.
And a knife kill coming out from Man J onto Veronica, but that is traded by U92, sorry, and the other members of his team. They continue to just find kills all over the place. In this game, it's super fast, it's super bloody, and it is exactly what Phil likes to see.
Absolutely fast-paced action. This is the aggressive style of play that we all enjoy to see. No one likes someone just sitting back. But 16-30, the current scoreline. Saku does find a number kill. That's a grenade onto U92.
Here, and even more kills coming out from Dog. Asa will be able to find one kill for him if we jump over to Decoy here from SP. Will run in with the shotgun, but will be taken down, and immediately we switches over to Veronica with the shotgun with the prestige. Finds one kill for himself. Now 20-37. This game is looking so dominant with nearly a 20 kill lead in favor of Dog.
40 and only 10 away. This is a very quick game, of course. 7 minutes are on the clock at the start, and we're, of course, only 3 minutes in. That is going to be maybe all they need here. An extra minute could finalize the game themselves here at Streets. And look at this, it's just a bloodbath in the middle here. U92 raining fire down, is going to find the triple there. Actually, Carr steals that kill away from him. Veronica explodes over to Mira, and now we are seeing them 5 points away. Even though a triple coming in here, we are going to see still a very dominating position
nice
here.
Shot 48, lands the shot with that rifle, will not be able to continue as he gets taken down, but Carr coming up huge. Manjay finding one kill for his team, will not give them that glimmer of hope that they were looking for, because now with one kill is all that is separating from Dog from victory.
Indeed it is, and there we go, match complete. Game 1 is over with a 50-33 scoreline. Actually, halfway through that, I thought that could end a lot more punishing. They did start to bring it back, of course, that being sniping, but we are going to see map 1 end. We're going to exit out of that one, and I'll try and get into map number 2 very soon. But first thoughts?
Super quick game. That's my first thoughts. We saw Dog come in just totally grasping control over that game. Nothing could be done by the side of SP because they just lost kills all over the place. We saw how Dog, they just kept on going, and in the end that meant that they could win with 17 kills in the lead, if I recall correctly.
Yeah, very, very dominating performance there overall, and these guys are really trying to find themselves to set themselves up for a grand final. Of course, Team Secret, if you did miss it, already booking themselves a spot in the grand final. These guys, though, they're trying to find that second spot.
Yes, they are. And with Team Secret already being in the grand final, they have made sure that they will get 150 euros.
Mm-hmm.
With the way Dog is playing, Dog are playing, I think they have a shot at going into the grand final and perhaps upsetting Secret. Obviously, Secret being so strong in their semi-final, one could call them the favorites. But I think with this performance from Dog, that might just be at question.
Yeah, I think it's just two very, very good teams at the moment, showing how good they really are. And you know, if that is the matchup we get in the grand final, that makes me kind of excited. We will see a very strong grand final, no matter who is there. But of course, this being the side of Europe, the Red monthly finals of August 2017, we are going to see and crown a winner. Obviously, in the next maybe hour or two. Of course, we will be seeing the North Americans a little bit later on, but obviously stay tuned for that. Of course, if you're a hardcore MC5 fan, you will have to wait a couple of hours. But apart from that, all things good here for Doug.
Yes. And if they can keep up this playstyle, if they can continue to be so dominating, then it's going to be easy for them to get into the grand final, because it's not every day that you dominate a team so hard in a semi-final. 17 kills, that's quite a huge difference.
It is, and it's one of those things
and
now.
especially in the semi-final.
When you see a 17-kill win, obviously, on map number 1, you think, you know, is it going to be that much different on map number 2? I think you've got to have a real drastic change of pace to find something different, you know, unless we're just going to kind of see the same. But Dog, you know, they're a very strong squad, and they are kind of making light work of sniping at the moment. Sniping, they need to change something up, whether it's the weaponry, whether it's the pace that they're playing at, or just the mentality, simply. Because, you know, are they playing a little bit scared? Are they playing a little bit kind of too slow? We will, of course, find out very, very shortly. For me, though, it's very hard to kind of go against Team Dog right now.
Yeah, it is. And you mentioned what Sniper could look to do. They could look to change things up. And obviously, they will have to do so, because it's not every day you see someone get punished so hard in the early game. They need to find a way of shutting down Dog, and they need to find it real quick, because the game is starting very soon. You can go very aggressive, and I think that might just be the way to shut down Dog in this game, because Dog, they went super far out in the start. They looked for those kills all over the place, were able to find them, and once they got those few kills, they just rolled with it. They kept their ground, and that meant that Sniper, they couldn't really do anything. So you have to try and perhaps shut down Dog where they are best, which at their aggressive play.
Okay, well, joining the lobby currently, as we have had a host change. We'll be joining in, and of course jumping on that spectator mode instantly. Waiting for a couple of the players to get into the lobby, and then we're going to be starting this up. But again, you've already seen one semi-final, you've seen the second. Now it's going to be Museum. After this, you know, semi-final, we will have again a very quick break, and then we'll be bringing you the grand finals, of course. So, you know, if you need to get a beverage, if you need to get a little bit of food, wait till this map's done. Then you got maybe 5-10 minutes, and then we'll, of course, get ready for that grand final. I don't know if we've had a rehost. We've had one of the players dip, but...
Or if you want to go and grab some popcorn. Or if you are a bit more of a sophisticated type, maybe go and grab cheese and wine.
I mean, Modern Combat 5, cheese and wine sounds great to me right now. So, Mr. Production, cheese and wine. You know what to do.
Please.
Bring it on over.
Yes, and a little French bread.
I mean, just bring me any type of food. I'm a big boy. I like to eat. But no, we are trying to get, of course, these guys in. I think we've had maybe a change host, but we'll wait and see. We've got one player in the lobby at the moment, being Saku. Thank you very much, Saku. But apart from this, we will be going to Museum on Team Battle. The question is, will we see, of course, Rush, that final game mode?
Yes.
I'm gonna say no.
No, yeah, I was about to say, you're a stat man, and you just saw a team lose 50. Sorry, not 50,
17.
Yeah, 17 kills. That was the difference. That's 50 to 33. And you're a stat man.
Yep.
Do you really believe that we're going to rush?
Nope.
No.
That's why I said no. You said yes.
No, I didn't.
Will of course what happened.
No, I didn't.
We will.
No, I didn't.
I'll
throw things at you if you continue to lie. That's not the way of a Christian child.
Wow. I thought better of you. I thought you wouldn't lie to me like this, but of course. So basically, in fact, I do like what you're doing. You're copying, you know, someone who's experienced and knows what they're talking about. I understand that. That's it's very wise to do.
Yeah.
So you are going to be teaming with myself on this
I
one,
have
dog.
to follow in the footsteps of the leader.
Okay. I appreciate you calling me a leader. Don't tell him, but I have no idea who's going to win. I am simply going off the fact that map 1 was so dominating.
Yes.
I think we can both face facts there.
And therefore,
they were great.
Yeah, obviously, because of Dark being so dominating in the first game, we'll obviously have to assume that unless Sniper comes up with a huge difference in their playstyle, Dark will win.
Dog have been lights out all tournament long. Can they book themselves a spot in the grand final? We were waiting on a couple of players either side to get in the lobby. Now just one from the Dog squad. Will they finalise things? Will they book themselves the grand final? The €150 guaranteed, and of course the chance to more than double that to 350 for taking home first place. And, you know, to be crowned the European kind of, you know, champions of August 2017. That's pretty cool.
It is, and for Dark, it would also be quite a challenge going into the grand final up against Secret. Going up against Secret, that's going to be a huge test to whoever is the best team in Europe. Obviously, these two teams, they have impressed us here in tonight's broadcast, and I look forward to seeing maybe Dark going up against Secret.
Oh yeah, that'd
obviously
be cool.
Sniper, they have a chance, but Mr. Statman here, but do not believe so.
I don't. And the game is starting in just 5 seconds. Let's get into that game as soon as possible. And here we have it. We have watched a lot of Dog, so I'm going to flick over and watch a bit of sniping from the start of this one here.
Decoy is the man that builds uses for himself, is not the one that finds the first kill. That's Manji and Mira J. Now coming out, Saka also finds a kill onto Veronica. Dog being put a little bit on the spot right here with Sniper coming up with 3 early kills.
Okay, 3 kills to his name. We have had a lot of players pause. We might have had a disconnection. I don't know, that might be on my side. Well, this is... okay, it looks like it's on our side. So
yes.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to try and quickly get back into the game if possible. It may be
impossible.
Still going on. It may be...
We're very hopeful here. Okay. Here, coming straight from Poland, sorry, Katowice, Poland. That's the right way to go around it. Broadcasting Modern Combat 5 all of tonight. Later on, we will have the NA broadcast coming up again with Phil and I, Ben Warmeren, and it's going to be very interesting to watch these games. Hopefully, we will be able to get back into the semifinals so we can see who will face Secret in the grand final. But we'll have to wait and see. Phil is working his hardest, keeping his head down, typing all that he can with his small fat fingers.
Little chubby fingers. I do try. These small phones are not ideal for me, but I do try. Let me just have a look.
It's not fun being forced to work with these small things and your chubby fingers.
Yeah. What will be happening? I just want to let you guys know at home.
Yeah.
They'll be probably continuing the game. Obviously. We're trying to join in progress, but it's very hard to do so. I'm joining the game now, I believe. Fingers crossed, of course.
Your fingers?
But few options. We may join. They may have ended it. We may join. They might be still going. Or we may not be able to join. I'm not quite sure. No, I don't think we're going to have a reconnection.
Yes.
We may be able to go to a quick break. When we do get back, though, we should have the result, hopefully. We will communicate with our players. We will try and get an up-to-date score. But I'm just waiting to hear, obviously, from our producer, obviously, on our side, that it is okay to do that before we do that. But apart from that, I believe we are good to go. I'm disappointed, Jesper.
In me?
No.
Just overall.
For once, not in yourself.
Overall, yes, I can understand that. I was looking forward to seeing if Dog would come up huge again, but we're being told that we're going to a break.
We are. We will be back. We'll give you the updated scores. Apologies. We will be back. Don't go anywhere. Okay, so a little bit of a shorter break there. Kindly, the lovely players here did end the lobby. We're going to get a rehost. We're restarting. It was at the very start of the game, so no one had a major lead. But I think they may have had a problem, obviously, internally with the game, so it wasn't just us. I think we're good to go. We've got all 10 players. Yes, we are.
And that
Team
means
battle.
we're going into the semi-final again to
Once
decide
again.
who will go into the grand final. Remember, Dog up 1-0.
1-0 so far. Dog one map away, of course, from confirming their spot in the grand final. As Team Battle on Museum does load up, this could be the final map for sniping. They could be going home empty-handed, nothing at all for a 4th and 3rd place finish. However, they are not over yet. They have not given up here. And I think myself and, of course, Ben, we are firmly on the side here of Dog, but we'd love nothing more to see than that 3rd and final map.
Expanding the minimap a little bit, you can see how the two teams, they are not moving forward at all. First kill does go over to Dog, who will now put themselves ahead. 1 kill, it's not a lot. We can say that very easily, because we have seen the last game go out with a 17 kill, kill differential.
Yeah.
So obviously 1 kill isn't a lot. Still 1 kill separating the two teams. Dog in the lead. Now we have watched this guy running around with a shotgun for quite a long time. Let's move over to someone else. If he's able to pick up the kill, he will be able to do so, but will die as well. Moving over to U92.
See how things go from here, but so far so good for the squad of Sniping. Dog, a very, very difficult start here. Sniping are playing them at their own game. They've started to pull out the sniper with the old bouncing bullets, and we're going to see if this is going to work for them. Right now, it is working for them, and we're going to see Sniping take the lead by 3 points.
Sniping coming up with those 3 points, as you said, picking up a lot of snipers for themselves. You know, those snipers, they are deadly. 1 shot, 1 kill is all that matters, especially when you are down 1 game here in a semi-final, something that could decide whether or not you get a chance to compete for 150 euros and a potential first place prize of 350.
13-6, Sniping are really putting both of our predictions to bed here. However, do not count out the Dog squad just yet. 3 kills back-to-back, 14-9. But I do hear that chopper, of course, flying high. Let's open that mini-map and see exactly what's going down. Dog, and they're looking to stay out of trouble, but that trouble is coming right to them. U92 does trade things out here as Takoi goes down.
6 kills separating the two teams. As of now, it's coming up with 2 kills of his own and 2 deaths, evening it out for his team, being able to trade his life for 1 kill as well.
Sniper in hand, same for Manj. Very fluorescent green and red sniper there. Oh, we're going to see a player there get away with his life. Will he be taken down? Looking for a player to maybe get a little bit closer, but jumping on board with him. Shotgun in hand, trying to get up close and personal, sticking to the walls. Not wanting to reveal his location.
Not close to anyone, so we'll swap over to 48. U92 goes down to decoy with the sniper in hand. 48 will not be able to find anything as Sako picks him up with a rifle of his own. 13 to 20 now in the favor of sniping.
20-13, like you said. This is a very, very strong performance. It's something we didn't expect. Just remember, map 1, they finished with 33 kills. So, you know, to put that into perspective, they are really putting on a show here.
Yes, sniping are dominating in this game. Last game, they were the ones that were put very far behind. Dog, they are trying to bite back as the dog that they are, but keep in mind that still 10 kills is what they are behind, actually 11 right now, and that is a huge differential that you have to overcome, and that's going to be hard with only 3 minutes and 20 seconds remaining.
Yeah, let's jump on board, see what they're exactly doing, see what they're doing wrong maybe, as Dog 48 does go down.
Has started quite a lot, so that's the one thing you have to keep in mind, that is a little bit wrong here with him only getting 4 kills and now having died 9 times. That's nearly 1/3 of the amount of kills that Sniper has got.
So very, very poor showing here for Dog, and this is just a different team. Sniper are coming out like a different beast here, if you like. Veronica, headshot onto Saku. They are still trailing by 13 kills. This is not good for them. Decoy picks up another. The turret has been deployed as well. Oh my, this is not good, and we're going to see teammates answer back. Veronica and 48 put 2 on the board, though, is going to be traded out, and the airstrike as well has been deployed.
Myray is killed by an airstrike, but overall Myray with 12 kills of his own and now 5 deaths is coming up huge for Sniper. We could very well go to a third game here, a rush game that is, as Manjay is looking to find some kills. 3 kills of his own right now. 1 death is also looking fairly good for him. Score as of now 35 to 23. Could this be a comeback for Dogville? I'm not quite sure because time is running out and Sniper are not giving any ground over to Dog.
I think that's it. The time's running out. Veronica, wow, picks up a nice double and shows that 11, make it 9. Let's just see exactly what Veronica is doing. We do find her eventually, of course, one of the last we choose. Dog 48 leveling things up, but Veronica trying to put down that spray fire. U92, 48 picks up 1. They finished so closely in the in a previous game. Are they going to close things out here? They're getting ever so close to, of course, tying this up, but Decoy makes light work of Veronica, and that again. Oh wow, Decoy picks up the double, and for me, that's almost just put the the game to bed.
That might just be the last nail in the coffin. 39 to 30, 40 to 31. This game is now turning up. 10 kills still in the lead for Sniper as they are looking to conclude this chapter of Museum and move in to what could be a rush final here in the semi-final.
Well, 42 to 35. This is getting to the very final stages, and we can almost see a third map inside already. 44 to 36. Trades coming out, and this is all good news for sniping. Dog with the sniper, the shotgun, a pistol play coming in as well, but Decoy and Manj, they're looking to finish this game off, and I know they came back from an incredible deficit previously, but I think this one might be too much.
41 to 47. 25 seconds remaining. 2 kills is all that's separating Sniper from the comeback. Sorry, sniping that is. 1 kill now. Could this be it? They are looking for it. Saku is roaming around with his auto rifle. Will be able to not find it as someone else finds it. But nonetheless, sniping coming back in a bit of a closer game, but still a game where Dog, they had problems, and sniping were able to actually put up a very good fight of their own.
Yeah, the ironic thing is you were wrong again. But the one thing is I was wrong as well in going for Dog. Lesson learned. Just choose the opposing side to, of course, what Jasper picks. We will be going to a third map, though, and this is where we will be putting you on the spot again. Of who takes this one. He really doesn't know. I think he's given up on the old prediction game. What I will be doing is trying to get into the game ASAP, though, for you guys at home.
I do not want to make any more predictions.
I'm going to force you.
People don't know my Twitter, so they can't go over to blame. Actually, my Twitter is at Phil W. No!
That's my Twitter. He wishes that was his Twitter.
Production! Why?
Thank you very much, production. Thank you.
Go over here, follow that Twitter, and then go over there and blame that one.
Don't be silly. I am just communicating with our production, so do bear with me one moment.
Anyways, the third game here is a best of 3, guys, so keep that in mind. We will be moving over to a rush game, most likely. We assume so. And Rush, as you guys might have known, we had a Rush game earlier tonight. It is a game mode where you don't respawn. All 5 guys spawn in a very close quarter map. It's a little bit like if you played Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 Rust. You don't have a lot of space to work with, you don't respawn, and you have to kill each other in order to win,
you do.
Of course. Or you can capture an objective, but we haven't really seen a lot of emphasis being put on getting that objective. They are very bloody, and not very merciful here in Europe.
It's been quite a game so far anyway, but a map 3 is upon
Yes.
us. You said you don't want to make any predictions. I just want to know who you are predicting for this one. I am going to ask you that question, but I'm going to just put in the
Alright.
passcode. I'm going to give you a minute to think about it. Take your time. I'm not rushing you here. You can think about the 2 maps we've just seen, and then make your final decision.
No?
Are you ready?
As ready as I'll ever be. Okay.
I want a reason why as well.
I think it's going to be Dog. I feel like, despite Dog losing that last game,
Yep.
overall they are the better team. They didn't lose as hard as Sniping did in the first game. So therefore I feel like Dog will come out swinging off the gate, will win once again. I feel like they can play aggressive, they can play smart as well on top of that. And when you don't respawn in this game mode, it's very good to be able to play smart and aggressive and pick your opponents off whenever they overstep their boundaries.
Okay, well, you've gone with Dog, which leaves me with no choice. I just feel that
But to go with Dog, right?
you've been wrong every time. I just have to favor Sniping.
The third time's the charm.
But apart from that, I am kidding. I honestly, I don't think I can choose between these two teams.
Why do you get the chance to not choose when I'm forced to?
Because I can.
Because you're the older.
Because you didn't ask the question. You should have said, I want this. But no, all seriousness, I'm just gonna say Sniping. They were an awesome squad. I'm gonna go a complete opposite of yourself again. It makes sense, right? You can't argue with facts. You can't argue with the facts that you've been wrong time and time.
Oh,
Mr.
Statman.
I mean, it's Mr. Not incorrect.
Statman.
It's more that you're Mr. Incorrect, man. You'll get one right though today. Do you reckon you get it right in the European side, or are you going for the North Americans?
I think I'm going to prove you wrong.
Right now?
Right here. Right now. And Dog will win.
Okay.
Believe me, guys.
It's a 50-50, right? Just so far you've been
This guy here, that one, the guy with red hair.
That's me.
A black shirt.
That's correct.
He's falling. He's
what?
going to lose.
I'm going to lose? Well, I'm already 3-0 up, so it's already good.
No, you're 2-1. 2-0 up. 3-0.
2-0? Yeah,
yes,
I will be 3-0 up.
2-0.
It's okay.
You're 2-0 up.
He's losing composure. The players look like they're losing composure because no one is in the lobby. Just making sure I'm in the correct lobby, which I believe I am.
You know what we could talk about? Okay, I leave you with 2 choices. Actually, 3 choices. Okay.
Okay.
We can talk about Modern Combat 5. We can talk about the delicious specialty of Katowice that we've tried today, Asian food. Or we can talk about
They're not Polish
Disney
food
movies.
at all. Okay.
Or Disney movies.
Or what?
Disney movies.
Disney movies. Okay, Disney movies and no. Let's talk about Modern Combat 5. That's why the people are here. They're not here to talk about what you've eaten. They're not here to talk about food.
But my noodles and vegetarian spring rolls.
They don't care. Neither do I. They really don't. Not one person.
Well, this
cares.
is the Ben Warmeren show.
Okay, take it away.
Nearly into the lobby, guys. We have all 10 players joined up. Just waiting. Actually, we're going.
He's made his first mistake. We're already in the game. It's okay. Carry on.
This is the game. This matters.
Mr. Incorrect.
This a game. Whoever wins will Whoever wins this game will move into the grand finals. We got a shot at winning 350 euros. Mr. Incorrect Man is not incorrect anymore because what I just said was correct.
You've gone with Dog. Okay, well let's jump on board with Decoy. He's rocking the shotgun here.
He's looking to go into the grand final and get a shot at winning 350 euros.
He is, but
mark my words, that is correct.
You said that Decoy's not going to make it though.
Yes, but he's trying to make it. That's what matters. Anyways, trying to look for a kill right here with his grenade launcher, trying to apparently shoot his way through a bunch of metal. Is not quite able to do so as there's no destruction in this game. Decoy will be shot in the back by U92. Now looking to capture that objective is Asa, and I don't know, is this game not over? It's not over because the objective being taken up. However, Dog not having a man advantage anymore as ManJ picks up a kill onto U92.
Okay, well, we are seeing a 4v4.
Wait, did he just... Oh. I thought he was about to kill himself with that grenade. Anyways, kills coming out left, right, and center. Right now it is a man advantage going over to Dog, with them having 3 members and only 1 guy left on the side of sniping.
Well, 1 player left, 3 on the opposing side. Let's have a look at Manj and see what he's doing. He slides in, slip and slide, there we go.
Getting shot by the grenade launcher through the... Yeah, he got shot by a grenade launcher through the floor. That's very common. I see that every day. Anyways, that means that Dog will go 1 point up here in the semi-final 3rd game. Looking to go into the grand final. Remember guys, this is Rush. You have no respawns. You have to play very careful, and 1 kill could be the matter of who wins this round in the Rush game mode.
Okay, well, this is where it gets a little bit tense.
Can you feel the heart pumping again?
I can.
Yes, I could imagine. Just don't die on me, Phil. I wouldn't want to miss seeing that red beard every day. Anyways, ManJ finds a kill onto U92 with a headshot straight to the head, because that's a headshot.
Wow, the analysis coming in from there, absolutely fantastic.
Mr. Correct Man.
Okay, well, Manj is going to be going up against 5 opposing players here. As 1 has already fallen for his team, 52 seconds left on the clock.
Decoy looking to find a pick here with the sniper, switches over to his pistol instead to try and move up and into the closer quarters. Will not be able to find anything, switching over to Car. Will not be able to find a kill there. Actually, will be able to find a kill as Decoy comes running in. Will just be traded, and it's now a 3-on-3 with, so actually a 2-on-3 as sniping are in control. The only ones left on the side of Dog are 48 and his good friend Smiley Face.
His good friend Star, little thing Star.
No, that's eyes.
Yeah, they.
It's a Smiley Face, I think.
Oh, Dog.
Smiley
1v3.
face.
He finds 1. He's going to go down though, and the round will end the objective, of course, coming into play.
A very close rush right here will at least go down to the 4th round. Smiley Face kills himself. That's not the way you want to go in the rush. But again, an advantage could be the question between life and death, and could potentially be the last nail in the coffin. However, Dog are quick to trade that 1 kill over, and it's now 4 against 4.
4v4 as we're split right down the middle here. And we are going to see 48 here just pulling out that pistol. Myri's picked up a nice sniper kill.
Veronica getting killed by Myri, as you just said, Phil, and now that leaves Dog with only 3 members left, while sniping they have 4 guys to play around with. Sniping being the better team over here, trying to prove me wrong once again. But here comes the 48 to show that Mr. Incorrect Man might just be Mr. Correct Man after this rush. However, still a long way to go as it is a 3-on-3.
U92 finds another. Now in a 3v2 here. Oh, the capture comes in, and there we go. Trying to eliminate them via the objective. Not sure if he's going to be able to do that just yet, but he's going to try and get back in there. 40 seconds left. He's all on his own. 1v3. Let's jump on board with that player and see what he's up to.
Looking at the minimap, you can see how there's only 1 guy left over on the side from sniping, and he needs to come up huge here if he wants to win the round for his team. Will not do so as he gets flanked by Dog. Now Dog having match point right here. Only one round is separating them from the grand final. And Decoy, not having found a single kill in this game as of yet, has to step up, or Sniping might just have trouble carrying him in their backpack.
Well, they're one round away from taking it.
Yes, they are.
Can they just...
2 kills already coming out here from Sniping. Myray coming up here, finding a 3rd kill coming up. Very, very huge for his team, having 4 kills overall in this rush. Dog, they must feel the heat right now, having only 1 guy left, and that is no other than Car. With him now being the 1 guy left against 5 people. Has the shotgun, can do stuff here, but has to reload, has to run away, because there's a guy on his tail. He has to still reload, cannot do it, and will go down. Now it comes down to the wire, 1 round left.
Final round. Is Mr. Incorrect correct or not? That is the question. Has he just jinxed them? 5% battery, I promise you, you will see every single second of this. This battery will not die on us. Dog looking to finally put themselves in this grand final, 1 round away.
I want to look at you, 92, because 5 kills. Please carry me, my friend. Dog are looking to get into the grand final. U92 has been a huge player here in this game for his team, finding 5 kills. That means that he's killed the entire enemy team once, and if he can continue to keep up the streak, then that'll be good. If switches over to his rifle and is just looking to regain health before they go in very aggressive, switching over to Decoy. Still not having found 1 kill is a bit of a burden for Sniping.
Well, final round, no matter what, 60 seconds left on the clock. It's going to go down to that sudden death. No one wants to be the first player to die, not in a 5v5. You don't want to get blooded. And there we have Veronica gets headshotted by Mange. Wow, has Ben jinxed them? Is he really Mr. Incorrect? It sounds to me like he is. However, maybe there is a little bit of a light at the end of the tunnel. If we can see Dog answer back here. Uh-oh, Dog does answer back, and there we have a 4v4. It's a double kill coming in, and now they're in the advantageous spot, 4v3.
Swapping over to Decoy. However, Myra will find a kill onto 48. It's a 3 versus 3. 15 seconds left on the timer. This game is being a bit of a cliffhanger right here, and I'm sure that Dog and Sniping don't want to give up a last advantage as Smiley Face goes down to Decoy. Decoy finding his last kill. Myra finding kill onto Car. Now, 1 guy left. That's U49.
Oh, was the objective complete? The objective was complete, and therefore Dog does progress through. Saved by the objective is Mr. Incorrect. Like, exit out of that one, bring you back into the studio. I just have to congratulate you. Well done on your first victory there. Well done. It's been a pleasure. You got it a little bit luckily, but nonetheless, a victory is a victory. And
stats do not lie.
We have two. We have 2 teams now, which will be going into our final. I believe it's Team Secret and Team Dog. I will, of course, put you under pressure after the break of who's going to take that one. However, the Europeans have all been battling it out. We've already said goodbye, should I say, to a large majority of our Team 6, in fact, now, as we have our final 2 left here. Well, they will be going head-to-head, of course, in our grand final. First thoughts. Dog, Team Secret. I want to firstly ask you, who is the better team battle team? Then, who is the better rush team?
Better rush team. Team Secret. Have we seen them play rush yet? No, we haven't.
That was a test.
Yes, I could.
Passed. Well done.
I want to say that I feel like Team Secret are the better team overall.
Okay.
I've been more impressed by their playstyle. I feel like Dog, they have been put to the spot quite a lot in the semi-final. Didn't show up as much as I hoped.
Okay.
And Team Secret, they've just been more solid overall. Been working together as a team. Obviously, Dog could be the thing that has to come in and shut Team Secret down. Might have the secret recipe. But I do think that Secret overall are just the better team. Obviously, I haven't seen them go up against Dog before,
Yep.
but they have just been more impressive throughout the game,
Well,
throughout the night of.
you will see them go up against Dog
Thank you.
very, very soon. Grand final time after this quick break. Do not go anywhere, guys. We'll be right back. welcome back here. We are getting live in the action already. We are jumping on board with our grand finals, myself and the beautiful Benjamin. I'm kidding, of course, Jesper. We're going up with Team Secret versus DOG. It is 0-0. Please ignore the top score on your screen. Of course, kicking things off, though, we are jumping on the map Vantage. And you've already said that you think Team Secret are walking away with the title. You got a map prediction for me? Is it a 3-0, 3-1, 3-2?
No.
Okay.
I don't want to do a prediction anymore. Anyways, I said that I feel like Team Secret are the better team, that they have been the better team overall, just in terms of team skill-wise, individual level, and as of now, they are definitely showing that, pulling themselves ahead here with 3 kills in the lead against Dog. Now 4 kills that is, and my good friend Phil is perhaps falling behind, losing a prediction, because obviously he always goes against me.
I always go against you, no matter what. No, we'll have to wait and see. I'm going to sit on the fence for this one and not give a prediction. We'll see Team Secret. I'll go in 12-8 straight away. Drone has been deployed. Let's open that minimap. Let's just see where some of these players are exactly on this map. And you can see here, Secret just hanging back, but so is the opposing team. Just very, oh my goodness, sexy, some sexy shots coming in there. What I will say is this game is for an extra €200, split between the squad, of course. Very nice.
Yes, you're a stat man. You know that that is obviously correct because it's coming from Mr. Correct himself.
Yeah, I don't say incorrect things. I don't make things up like you. It's okay.
Anyways, yes, Phil is right. €350 are on the line for these two teams. Whoever places first here in our Red August 2017 1.5 tournament finals will win the €350. Loser only gets 150.
So they both bagged themselves some cash for the weekend, of course. They're playing here in the European finals. They've got a top 2 finish, but first place can only go to one team. And this is a best of 5, so we're going to see team battle 4 times. And if we need it, if there's a decider, we will go to, of course, that ever so tense rush game mode. Will we need it, though? That is the question. Right now, things are level, 14 and 16, as we see Team Secret taking the lead.
Secret had the lead for so long, looked to knock Dog out of the ballpark, but for now, only having a 3-kill lead is not exactly the spot where they would want to be at, but nonetheless, the timer is counting down 3 minutes and 50 seconds as Phil is just having a little bit of fun. He's a very goofy ball, but I can imagine that comes with the hair color.
Absolutely.
He's also balding a little bit on top of...
I mean, you know, what's better, bald or ginger? You decide. Let me know. At the end of the day, neither's great, but...
His Twitter is...
17-14 is the current scoreline. And we are seeing Team Secret already going into the lead. Strong start here for them. But apart from that, Dog are putting up a fight here. Winty still rocking that same beautiful sniper rifle. Popping heads just for fun. Spraying that down, trying to just get one bullet to connect. If he does, that's a nice kill for him. But now Secret, they have the lead for 5.
Poon finds a kill here as well. Vinti, as you said, rocking that sniper rifle, having a stat line of 3 kills and 1 death. Poon finds another kill onto Veronica, pulls his team ahead by 6 kills. MIT comes in to save Winty, who were facing certain death, but of course is saved among his teammate. We're getting closer and closer to that ever so tense 10-kill lead. Right now, it's 17-33.
Okay, well, 17-24 now, 18 as they start a little bit of a comeback, 6 points behind. But apart from that, this is not looking good here. If you are a Dog fan. If you're a Dog fan in general, of course, they're still nice and fluffy. However, the squad is not doing too well. Veronica and U92 answering back. Justin shuts one down. Trades coming in. A bit of a massacre going down here at the outside playing field. And Dog, oh my goodness. Pulls out the pistol and makes light work of one. Now, that 10 lead is only 5.
Yes, narrow is bad. Shrinkens it, let's put it that way. That's probably a better word anyway. Yes, 5 kills in the lead for Secret. We do not want to look at Smiley Face anymore, so we
call him Smiley from now on. It just makes it easier.
That's okay, Mr. Red-haired ginger midget. Anyways, sending it over to Poon, looking at him. 7 kills, 7 deaths, doing fine on his own, being able to trade kills here and there. 23 to 30 is the score for Secret. 1 minute and 18 seconds remaining. Still looking to win right here, but Dog, they are looking to fight back. Still long way to go for them, as Secret are sitting comfortable here in the driver's seat.
Indeed they are, and we're seeing things trade out a little bit, but Secret is still in the lead. And like Ben said before, probably the favourites coming into this purely because of their dominating fashion of how they've got here. We'll have to see how they end this, because right now they haven't lost a map. 2-0, 2-0 is their current path to the grand final, and they're looking to finish this, hopefully, for themselves, a 3-0 victory. Of course, for ourselves, we'd like to see a couple more maps, but Kimu is going to finally go down. That's to Veronica. U92 is going to kill Winty.
Swapping over to Veronica, we can see looking for the sniper rifle. 38, 39 to 29 in the lead for Secret. 20 seconds remaining. They are looking to win this game in a grand fashion, putting themselves up 1-0 in this best of 5 grand final. 12 seconds remaining. This is going to be the game. Going over to Secret, winning the first game. They're not quite done yet, looking to just polish their kill death assist ratio a little bit, but in the end they will be victorious as they win here against Dog. Now means that they can fall a little bit back and sit fairly comfortable, because they are not that pressured anymore because of them having that one game to play around with. That's that one game buffer.
Absolutely. Now, what we will be doing is we're going to try and get this game, done and put through as soon as possible for you guys, because we want to keep this really on a roll, this grand final, keep that momentum swinging. But these guys are going to be changing hosts back and forth. So in the meantime, we are going to, of course, keep you up to date with everything else that's going on. Of course, North American is coming up a little bit later. That'll be starting at midnight our time, wherever you are in the world. I don't know, but it is roughly around 4 hours from now. After this, of course, myself and the beautiful Jesper will be taking a quick time out, quick snack to eat, and then we'll be right back with you at midnight or wherever you are 4 hours from now.
Yes, midnight Central European summertime. We'll be back to cast North America, but we don't want to talk about that. We want to talk about EU, because that's where we are right now. That's what we're casting. Secret going up against Dog losing the first game against Secret.
Indeed, not of course the best start to this best of 5. Do Team Secret end it in the next 2? Do we see a 4th and 5th map? We'll have to wait and see.
Because I'm not making a prediction.
Because you've not made a prediction, which automatically makes you incorrect. For myself,
What?
It's,
I've never heard of that rule before.
Well,
that's the word I'm looking for.
Did you check the rule book of Modern Combat 5 predictions? No, you didn't. See, I created the rule book, and the rule book says if you don't make a prediction, you're automatically incorrect. Therefore, Jesper is
the rule book of casting with Momo.
Passwords are being flown around here. I think I've got a couple, but we're trying to get into this. Let me try and search as soon.
Anyways, guys, trying to break down that game a little bit. Team Secret. They were really good in that game. Going up against Dog, they just got out-rotated quite a lot. And Team Secret, again, feeling like they are the better team overall. They know where each other are. They communicate really well together. And they are just the whole package, the full circle. Whereas the Dog, they felt a little bit scattered in that game. It felt like they were unleashed by their owner. But instead of returning to the owner, they just ran away and ended up starving or so. That's a really bad That's a really bad way of saying it. Yes, whatever. Dog, they just didn't work together as well as a team as Secret did. And therefore, Secret, they were able to win that game because of them being able to communicate better. They covered either each other's ends, and in that way, they were able to win, and in a fairly dominant fashion.
Well, if you were like me and didn't listen to a word that Ben just said there, then look at you. But no, on a serious note, great analysis there coming in. We are going to be starting in. We've got about 7 players in the lobby. I say about. We've got exactly 7 players, plus myself in the spectating slot.
But you're not a player.
I'd like to think I am. You know, I went on a public match once, got 2 kills. The rest, history.
Oh, save some ladies for me, man.
I don't know if I will be able to. I really don't. With my 2 kills and 19 deaths, I think they'll be falling at my feet. But dog, all 5 players are ready to rock and roll. Secret, though, just waiting on a couple as we'll be heading to Scramble. This will be the first time we've seen Scramble, actually, on Team Battle today.
Yes. Going to be interesting to see how that'll pan out. As you said, neither team having played that map today. So obviously could be a huge changer here. A different environment could throw either team off and make it so that one of them loses in a great fashion, or we could get a very close game, hopefully.
Hopefully we see a close game. If we don't, if we see a 3-0 stomping, we could be out of here in the next 30 minutes. But fingers crossed that isn't the case. Fingers crossed, of course, we can see some of these guys going head-to-head, really pushing the boundaries. But, of course, we're going to have all 10 players in the lobby before we do that. And right now, we don't.
No. 9 players only in the lobby. Obviously not counting Mr. Whitfield over here, who is not a player at all because he's really bad at this game. Can
I ask you a question? Have you seen
me
play this game?
No, you can ask me another question.
Have you seen me play this game?
No.
So how do you come to the conclusion that I'm not good at this game? Hey?
You told me that.
Compared to these guys, I'm probably not, but compared to
You're
you,
not
I think we should have a one-on-one.
140. No, I do not want
scared?
to take it. Yes.
So not only
petrified, mortified by you, my friend.
Not only are you Mr. Incorrect, you're Mr. Scared of playing Phil.
Yes, I'm a chicken. Anyways, we're into this game. We don't want to talk about chickens. We want to talk about dogs, Phil, because they are 1 game down here against Secret, looking to try and win this game here to catch themselves back into the grand final and make it a best of 3 instead of a best of 5 because of it coming down to the next 3 games. However, dogs, they are 1 kill up yet as of yet, but Team Secret coming in with you, Mason, and Winty, making it so that it swings back into their favor.
Okay, now from my experience on this map in particular, we see a lot of grenade kills. Now, I say that just as one comes in, ironically enough. Are we gonna see the more grenade kills? One thing I will say is, a couple of months ago when I started casting originally Modern Combat 5, we saw assault rifle after assault rifle. Now it just seems so sniper heavy. It really is kind of breathtaking how much this has actually changed, and we've already seen 2 kills coming in from MLT, I believe that's the name is, Yami, and also adding to the mix. But wow, 12-5.
Already being ahead by the double amount of dogs that Secret is. And now 13-7, it's looking really good for Secret already. But to talk a little bit about snipers, yes, snipers with the high penetration, 1 shot, 1 kill, obviously, is the dream weapon for everyone in this game. We also do see an assault rifle here and there, and we see a lot of shotguns just to try and cover their snipers if you come in to this very close quarter. Grenades coming out all over the place, 15-9 in the favor of Secret.
Potentially this could be another map victory here from Secret. We'll be crowning our European winner here after this series, but is it going to be Secret? Is it going to be DOG? Slip and slide. Veronica slid in there, took them down, and that's going to be a kill for Dog. But at the moment, this is so fast-paced. Winty, Poon, this is just sniper heavy. This is too much for them right now.
And a 10-kill lead going over to Secret as Winty finds another kill. 6-3 is his score line, looking really good. on his own. Secret now coming out with a bomber being deployed, looking to pick up kills with even more grenades as they are now 13 kills ahead. 30 to 18, looking really good for Team Secret as they find even more kills with Poon killing both U92 and Veronica.
33 and 19, choppers in the sky. This is looking good for Secret here with a 13 kill lead right now. Secret have looked absolutely unstoppable going into this. And you know the craziest thing is Yami is still rocking this shotgun. And you know what? He's doing some good work with it. 6 and 2. We've got MLT over here with the sniper. But of course the 40-point mark is nearly dropped. The turret is down, the EMP is down, the chopper is down. We have got everything rocking for Team Secret. This is just feels a little bit one-sided.
It is very one-sided, and Team Secret, they are digging a hole in the ground for Dog. They're putting the last nail into the coffin too, and they want to bury Dog because right now 41 to 26, they're looking to win this game by huge fashion, go up. Grand final point, 350 euros on the line if they can win this game and win the next one too. They are looking like the better team and they want to win the grand final right here, Phil.
Yeah, they really do. I mean, they're 9 points away from securing map number 2, and of course being 2-0 up in the grand final really does make a statement, especially in this fashion. Team Secret have been electric throughout the tournament so far, and they're looking to end it. Winty, Yami, Veronica goes down with 6 points away. Oh, another shotgun kill? Nope. We are going to see Dog answer back with a couple of kills themselves. But right now, we are going to see only 4 points separating Team Secret and their SEPA map victory.
Team Secret are knocking Dog out of the ballpark right here, really hitting that target. And now with 1 kill left, this will surely be them picking up the victory as the match has just been completed. 50 to 34.
Okay.
What a performance coming in from
Team Secret. Great
Team
stuff.
Secret indeed. Yeah, they once again just show the world that, well, they're looking to win right here. They want the 350 euros.
Exactly. I mean, they've been a very strong squad throughout the whole series. They've won 2-0. 2-0. They are now 2-0 up in the grand final. And as soon as we can get into this game, we could be seeing a 3-0 victory for the boys of Team Secret. They've been fantastic throughout. This is a best of 5. It is not a best of 3, so it is not over yet. For them to win, they need one more map.
Yes, they do so. But I'm sure that they're looking to just conclude the chapter right here.
Yep.
Dog, they are in a bit of a pickle. They are really caught between a rock and a hard place because they have to reverse sweep their opponents right here. They have to win 3 games in a row. And
it's going to be difficult.
Yes, because Team Secret, they have been so strong, really coming out swinging off of the gates and just overall being the most dominant team in the whole tournament. And it's going to be hard reverse sweeping them, and I'm not quite sure Dog is up for the challenge.
Well, we'll have to wait and see, of course. These boys, and potentially girls, of course.
You have Veronica?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, Veronica, we're not going to get into that. But anyway, these guys and gals, of course, fighting tooth and nail. 2-0 up, though.
Phillies and Foles.
I just think it's too much for them to come back for.
Yeah.
3 maps in a row against Team Secret, who haven't lost one map or series.
Against Team Secret. It is that one thing that we have to emphasize. It is against Team Secret. And as you said, 2-0 in the quarterfinals, 2-0 in the semifinals. Now, the 2-0 up in the grand final, looking to make it a 3-0. They just been the better team overall throughout the whole tournament. And I'm sure that they are just looking to win here because it's going to be so hard for Dog. They have to put up one hell of a fight, have to hope for a miracle to really get back into this grand final, I feel like.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be difficult for them, especially without having a lobby set up. It's going to be even worse. But of course, again, shout out to our admins all day long. They've been communicating with the players, of course, you know, whether they're from Japan or somewhere in Europe. Not everyone speaks the same language, so it's difficult to get this across sometimes. Of course, these guys have been on top of it all day long.
We do have Mr. Lazy England guy over here.
That's me.
English, I don't know, Welsh perhaps? Or just from the UK?
Where?
Welsh?
Oh, Welsh, Wales. No, I'm from the UK. I'm
Okay.
from the UK, the northwest of England.
And he's a very lazy guy. He speaks one language.
Well, I mean, everyone speaks English.
I speak 3 languages.
I speak 17 languages.
No, you don't.
I do. English.
Actually, I speak 4 languages because I speak lead.
I speak Phil language, Ginger language, Viking language, Beard language.
You don't speak
I could
Danish.
go on and on, but you know what?
My friend, you do not speak Danish.
It's not. I do speak Danish
Wait.
fluently.
Tell me. Tell me.
This is an
Tell me
English
your name.
broadcast.
Tell me your name is Phil in Danish.
My name is Phil in Danish. There you go. But no, apart from that, who really
You're
cares?
true.
How many languages either of us can speak?
I
The
do.
more pressing matter right
Yes.
here is the fact that you actually may be correct on Secret actually winning.
No, I don't want to dap.
You just did.
No, because I didn't.
You
I
did,
didn't
and
pull
you
it all.
can't
I
take that
didn't
back.
pull it all the way up to my head.
You did, and you can't take it back.
I'm sorry.
I'm just gonna slowly move over here a little bit.
Then I can move into.
Oh
the
no! Oh, he's following me.
Anyways, yeah. Looking back at what's actually important right here. It's the grand final. Dog are down 2 games. Have to win the next 3 in order to get back to try and fight for a chance at winning 350 euros. Right now, having secured themselves 150, but obviously 200 euros on top of that could be nice.
It'd be very nice, yeah.
Nearly as nice as you are. in
But
that.
nearly. On a scale of 1 to 10, how nice am I? That's the question.
Very nice.
That's not on a scale of 1 to 10. I'll ask you the question again. On a scale of 1 to 10, how nice am I? From your maybe 4 or 5 hours?
So,
4 or 5 hours of knowing me.
100.
100.
Yeah.
And why is that?
I just like your beard, man. And you bought me a soda.
What can I say? Bought him food too. What can I say? Just a nice guy.
Just call it love. Anyways, we're going into the love. We don't want to talk about this anymore. Sorry, all headphone users out there for my ridiculously loud.
I apologize
outburst.
on his behalf.
Yes,
I
and
know
I apologize on my own behalf too.
It's a bit of a one of a kind. However, lobby is
Yes.
set up. We are in position. We have to sit back. We can even relax a little bit and wait for maybe the 3rd and final map to actually conclude. Okay, now now relaxing like that is a little bit too far.
Oh yeah, I'm a professional. I'm sorry.
Questionable. That is questionable.
It rhymes.
It is. Yeah, you're absolutely right.
Yes, yes, yes. I actually don't know what to say.
I'm
You
lost for
take it.
words. I apologize on behalf of him. He apologizes for dabbing. The production team also apologize. If you have like an A4 piece of paper at home right now, just lift it up to your screen, place it on the left-hand side, probably from here all the way over to there. Just cover it, and then do what you need to do. You know, you can take him away. You can put one over me as well. I apologize. It's just been an absolute roller coaster with this man. Trying to keep him under control. He's like an untamed lion sometimes.
I think you guys, if you do as Phil wants you all to do, draw a giraffe. It could be really funny looking at Phil and a giraffe. Or a dolphin. Maybe a dolphin.
That's where I move over here again. That's where I move right over here.
We are sitting in the lobby.
We're sitting in the lobby. We're sitting in the studio. We're all getting a bit agitated. We want to get into the grand final.
Yes, we do.
And, you know, this concludes it. I think we both are definitely favouring teams. That is so much better, ladies and gentlemen. Modern Combat
But
5.
where's the giraffe? I want to
Production,
Produc-
mute his mic. Get him off.
I was just talking to the production side.
Right, just stop. Game 3 is about to start.
Yes, we're actually loading into the game. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the battle for 350 euros. Dog are down 2 games. And Secret, they are looking to win 350 euros. What was that?
350 euros. Anyway, let's get into the game. Team Secret, we're going to rooftops. Will the snipers be as strong? My answer is absolutely not. However, they could prove me wrong. I see this game being a little bit closer. I'm actually, for the first time all night, I'm going to give the controls over to Jesper himself. And he can control us through this whole match, choosing whatever player he wishes.
But they all die. Okay, looking at Smiley with the grenade launcher, will not be able to find a kill right here. Switches over to the shotgun that for some reason has a scope on it. Is just running around not finding that one kill, but U92 comes in and finds a kill for him. Jamie going down. Your turn, my friend.
4-3, current scoreline, make it 5, so we see shotguns, pistols, and assault rifles in abundance. And now, Kimu already picked up 1 kill, trying to double that too. Number 2, he is going to find it, but also fall there. As U92 makes it even. 7-7 at the current scoreline as Poon picks up the double. And now we jump on board with Winty. Yet to die. He's found himself a very preferred position. Oh, turn and burn as the pistol comes in. For me, maybe a potential MVP of this tournament.
Yep, definitely Vinci coming up huge in all of these games for tonight. MIT finding kill onto Veronica, U92 finding kill 2 with the grenade. Poon coming up 2 onto U92, and Jamie also finding that 1 kill. Now pulling Secret ahead by 3 kills. Now 4 as MLT is also able to find 1 kill, but we do see Dog fighting back, and 4 now Team Secret are getting their worth of fighting in this game, not being able to pick up 350 euros easy.
Okay, well, 500 euros is, of course, the amount of money on the line, but right now, Secret 18, 12 to Dog. We'll be able to see them claw their way back into this one. We are going to see 2 people fall, and Yami with the grenade launcher, 7 kills ahead for Team Secret. This could be the 3rd and final map right now, but Kimu, grenade in hand, he's just rolling around with it. He picks up 1 through the floor. Oh my goodness.
Grenades coming in from the floor. Flat. Veronica kills himself. I was just at a loss of words. Kimo finally picks up another kill, avenging himself a little bit. 4-4 is his stat line. Finding another one onto Veronica. As of now, nearly 10 kills in the lead for Secret, and Dog are falling once again. They are really in the middle of the sandwich, caught right between the ham and the pickle. And what I'm trying to say is that they are caught between a rock and a hard place because of Team Secret being so far ahead. Only 5 kills right now. Kimo spawns on top, is able to find 1 kill, might find another one, but he is taken down. Instead, swapping over to MLT. Might be able to find a kill right there with the pistol, finds it onto 48. Now, being ahead, nearly 10 kills. Team Secret, they will not give up. They want to pick up the 350 euros.
It could be over right here. They are 12 points ahead, ladies and gentlemen. They are 2-0 up in the series. The drone has been deployed. MLT 3-3, 9% accuracy, but that doesn't matter as Kimo picking up kills left and right. Dog answering back with the grenade launch kill, but the sniper coming in for Poon, and now all heating up. Winty getting into the action, and this is just getting very, very exciting here as Secret. They are looking to end the series right here, right now.
3 minutes and 35 seconds is all that is left in this game, Phil. And Secret, they are up a lot of kills. 14 kills at this point. 10 kills are separating them from the title of August champions here in the 2017. MLT moving up to the top side. Will not be able to find 1 kill, but actually traces it. Sorry, I was a bit of a lie right there. Mr. Incorrect coming in once again. 42-27 is the score line as Jamie tries to look for a kill with the shotgun through the roof. Will find it onto U92. And 5 kills now. All Secret needs. 2 minutes left for them to find them in.
Make it 4, make it 3 as Team Secret are looking to end this. Let's jump on board with Winty, a potential MVP as 8 kills are his. That sniper coming down. Winty finds 1, Yami finds the 2nd, and just like that, ladies and gentlemen, your finalists, your grand finalists, Team Secret and Dog are over with a 20-point lead. Team Secret end the series 3-0. They will be your August 2017 winners, taking home 350 euros. Let's exit out of that game very, very quickly, and let's just talk about that for a second.
What a
3-0 sweep.
What a beautiful game once again coming in from the side of Team Secret. I mean, you cannot underestimate these guys, and it feels like Dog, they didn't underestimate them. They just got overpowered. Team Secret really showing up, showing that they are the better team.
Yeah, it really did. And for me, it was a little bit of a mismatch in that grand final. Team Secret just seemed to be that, that kind of lights out play team that just kind of take it to the next level.
Yes.
They adapted to the style of play. They changed the way they played many, many times, whether it was snipers, grenades. We saw shotguns coming in as well. And for me, they just seemed that more talented team, and deservedly here are your winners. Of course, taking home the 350, the first place, the bragging rights, and of course, that self-pride. Fantastic stuff, and congratulations to Team Secret.
Yes, I completely agree with all you said. I feel like they are the better team overall. The way that they handled having a shotgun, having some snipers, and even an assault rifle meant that they could play around with their playstyle. They could make sure to cover their ends and pick up those one-shot, one-kills with the snipers.
Okay, well, that is all from myself. Of course, Phil Momo Whitfield. I will, of course, update you with the brackets before we leave and before we sign off. This is how things panned out. Secret taking home a 3-0 victory over Handsome Dogs. We see Destruction fall to Secret's 2-0. But other than that, it was just a one-sided affair from Secret's point of view.
It definitely wasn't. Secret, just as you said, my good friend Phil, just moving all the way through the bracket without losing a single game. They had no trouble at all throughout this game and ended up being just the best team overall. Handsome Dogs, they had a good run, but overall, we saw them fall. They had trouble in these games. Every game that they played, except for the grand final, went to a rush. So that meant that they just, as a team, had a little bit of a harder time completing these matches than the team of Team Secret.
Absolutely. But that is going to do it, of course, for the European side of things. Apart from that, though, final thoughts on the European side before, of course, we say goodbye, before we take a little bit of a break, a few hours before we're back for the North Americans.
I just want to say that I hope the North Americans, they are as aggressive as these Europeans, because I felt like we had some good games tonight.
Absolutely. Well, from myself, Jesper, that is going to be it. We will be back in a couple of hours. It's going to be myself, Philip Momo Whitfield, and I will say this, Jesper Ben-Verman. But no, thank you very much for joining me. Thank you very much, Jesper, as well. We will be back for more MC5. It will be midnight our time, or roughly in around 3.5 hours, wherever you are in the world. Guys, take a break, have some food, have a drink. We'll be back in a couple of hours.